kanang gialimukawan, kanang you know how it is when you wake up and you don't know you haven't had your bearings yet. You don't know where you are, right? That's what it is. That's what it means. Gialimukawan or gialimungawan. That's what it means, Kuya Magic. You don't even have to turn on the microphone, damn it.
I know.
What?
What? I'm doing things.
So Kuya Magic is here, and we're gonna detonate something this morning, right? Right after that beautiful event last night with the Dawn. What an awesome bunch of guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was really good to be able to finally meet them and
Yeah,
to
I know.
actually put the faces to the song that we've been playing on the radio. in
Which
flesh.
is 3, 2, 1.
Salamat.
Salamat.
Oh yes, salamat.
Okay, good. Because salamat is something else, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think
it's
it's
like the thing you put on pizza. Salam. Oh no, that's salami. Salami.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna detonate something really.
Good morning, everybody. Good
Really,
morning to all
really.
our listeners. Hello.
Thank you, Daghang Salamat. Top of the morning to everyone. It is now 7:01. My name is Jiggy Juice. Right beside me is Kuya Magic. We have a big surprise here in a few moments, especially to all the chica babes, if you know what I mean. Somebody is celebrating a birthday. And you know what? Tell you what. Before we have her here live in the studios of TMC, not too long ago, she celebrated her 23rd birthday, and she called it the Michael Jordan era.
Picture, sige lang picture na atas ang tops busay na lang mag-picture. Allah!
The Michael Jordan era. And as promised, we were promising on our socials, we're going to detonate something big this morning at 105.1 TMC. And that big surprise is the birthday girl, Karencitta live!
Yo, maayong buntag 105.1 Cebu Ubek City Stand Up. Kamusta?
First of all, Karencitta, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel?
I feel a little older.
Of course. But how does it feel aside from that?
I'm very happy. Very blessed that I have another year kay nasakit ba ako 2 months ago sa hospital.
Wow, we didn't know that.
Lagi.
Oh my God, was it something serious? Is that something you can talk about? No.
It was upper respiratory infection,
okay.
inflamed asthma.
Wow.
And then my fever was like 40.
Oh.
Like, I was like, I have to focus on my health. I have to get better. Focus on wellness. Focus on eating healthy. You know what I mean? Like all that jazz. Like so much to focus on. Tapos business, tapos work, tapos music pa, marriage life.
Stress like
Lagi ka. Actually, through the fire.
Samuka. Anyway, Karencitta, I know that we talked earlier yesterday, right? Last night.
Yeah,
actually,
I
to be
called you,
exact. That was a big surprise that you called.
Yeah.
Where were you when you called Kuya Magic and Jiggy Juice?
Literally, I was in the car and
Okay.
I was listening to you guys. Let's call Jiggy. Let's call Jiggy.
Were you like stuck in traffic somewhere?
I was stuck in traffic.
Asa napita?
And then I
Asa
remember
napita?
nga karang ni-reach out man si Jiggy Kuya Maj. Ningon siya nga, come here, guest sa kwan, bag-o nga TMC 105.1. And I'm really curious about the new establishment, especially it's here in a very iconic and classic place of Cebu. So yeah.
And you,
And Jiggy is one call away for me. He's like fam.
thank you so much. You know what? You mentioned in that conversation that, like us here, Kuya Magic and myself, you were
Yeah.
also looking for. People are egging you. Damn time you make
Di-
something new, man.
kay-
What's happening?
Ni pahuway manggod
Ni pahuway lang gid
ko. I wanna relax.
Okay.
Mura ni siya kanang detox o bakasyon pero taas kay nga bakasyon ba. Just to really observe life. Kaysa una when I was younger, todo-todo ang trabaho, jigs ba, and then I really didn't focus on my family. You know how it is.
Yes,
like,
of course,
yeah. Sige lang trabaho and wa ako ka-experience o kanang life gyud jig ba. Like partying, the nightlife. Wa ako kasway ana. So
Are you partying the night?
not not every single night, but like at least ba na ko yung mga experiences gawa sa trabaho, gawa sa music, gawa sa showbiz. Obviously nagkuan ako married life, so focus na pud ko pagka wifey pud. So yeah, nipahuway gyud ko from music ni Laylo ko gamay.
So ever since that day when you tied the knot, you
Yeah.
haven't made anything new or no? Nakahimo kag something new during the time when you got married.
Ay,
I'm
na may
curious.
mga ginagmay. For example, Diyos Ko, featuring Skastakli.
Okay.
Na-release na siya pag February 14 this year.
Okay.
Kana.
So was-
Napay dagan, uy.
So kaning kanta Diyos ko, gihimo ni nimo while you were already married? Because I'm just curious the kind of work.
Process gyud siya, Jig.
During-
Taas years of process. So for
As-
example, na ako'y masuwat 2017, pasa na ko kay Skasta. So siya na po'y maghimo. He takes all the time he needs.
Okay.
Tapos in 2023, I wanna revise it. I wanna revive it. Ginagmay. Ano bitaw? Di gyud siya mahuman in one sitting. It's years of like, let me add something here.
So may murag pika-pika ra siya.
Oh, pika-pika gyud.
lang
Yeah,
siya.
exactly.
So I'm just curious what kind of work
Yeah.
you would make when you're already married, because sometimes some artists like
Hmm.
their lyrics change, like their whole vibe
Di-
changes.
di
Kung
mo usab, eh.
nanay seismic changes sa ilang kinabuhi
Yeah,
ba, right?
yeah.
Kung for example kanang nay anak, for example, right?
Bitaw.
Ang ilang kanta ang topic about the
The
children na,
baby.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm curious what kind of changes the music will have because you're in a totally different time in your life.
To be honest, Kuya Magic and Jiggy, dili gyud mag-usab. For me lang ha, I mean, I understand mga uban artists in ana. Maybe in the future maginana ko, pero ako jud siya gi-separate ang Karencitta ug ang Caridad. They're three different auras and energies gyud. And I learned how to use which hat to use and which scenarios are useful for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is now 7:09. In case you're wondering what is going on, you're listening to the voice of the birthday girl who's celebrating her 24th birthday today.
24th.
Wow.
It's called the Kobe Bryant era.
Ay,
now.
the Kobe Bryant.
You should have made
Naan
you should have made a
Naan
Kobe
si
Bryant era song too when you turn 24.
I know.
Happy birthday once again, and
Thank
to all your
you.
fans, why don't you invite them over to come here or maybe join us in our conversation on YouTube at
Absolutely.
Tops Media Center. Go ahead.
Yes, mga sita babes, ali na mo, join sa ato ang live stream sa TMC Facebook page 105.1. Kung namoy mga questions, mga comments, or even mga love letters para ni Kuya Magic ug ni Jiggy Juice. Ari na mo diri
So,
kumbati.
one of the biggest songs, the most played, I'm looking at your Spotify account right now. One of
Yeah.
the biggest songs that you have, aside from, of course, Cebuana,
Yeah.
is Bam Bam Bam, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that song, Bam Bam Bam. What is that all about? Because Queen Magic and I,
Dang.
I was trying to translate to him how do
We
you
are one.
Yeah, what does Bam 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 mean?
Yeah. Bam Bam Bam. Kay na ako'y kuya, his name is Bam Bam.
Ah.
And yeah, mo na yung Anga. That's his nickname. Anga is nickname. And ever since I was like 4 years old, he would always tell me, "You're gonna be a artist one day." Even though I didn't know that myself, but he just saw that potential at a very young age because I'd always be singing and dancing. So I wanted to create a song to give gratitude to my brother because he was the one that pushed me. He made that name, Karencitta. Every like outing for showbiz, he was always there. Every recording session, he was there. He actually co-wrote Cebuana.
Wow.
He co-wrote Bam Bam Bam. He co-wrote most of my hit tracks.
What a talented brother you
He
have
was
there,
he's
Karencitta.
so supportive.
So he-
And
So
yeah.
here it is now. Let's play this next
Yeah,
song
yeah,
for
yeah.
your Kuya Bam Bam
Yeah,
Bam.
it's a great track.
But he's just called Bam Bam Bam, right?
He's called Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. Here it is now, Karencitta.
So your products in
Ito,
bake shop,
Bake and More?
sorry, bake and more, yeah.
Mao ba?
Yeah, bake and more. And she went there. The person who wanted it went there and murag ang ilahang ilahang stock daan ba. So she said
Expire na?
dili man sa expire, but she wanted to bring it to her friends in Japan, family in Japan.
Mo
ba.
ginakasagaran customers na ko, Jake.
Oh. So I told her, hey, maybe we should get in touch with Karen lang, so
Kayo.
that's what I did. So but as somebody, where's this process like?
Manufactured siya, Jig, sa Davao.
Okay.
All of the ingredients are locally sourced.
Okay.
And
Son,
ako
music video or
ang...
something like this.
Yeah, it's
I can
danceable.
remember, yeah, oh my God.
Kwan, ako lang ang Cebu exclusive distributor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one are you? Karencitta, Caridad?
Kanang kaduha, kanang Karencitta. So what's your plan? Are you guys gonna hire talent?
Yeah, we're
Or-
gonna hire talent, but primarily we have like we have a guest host here. Like we have like in the next few weeks we will have like
Guest host?
like Chase Kukalyong, you know, hopefully Rafi Tulfo will be here and Ken one way. They have their own shows, but so maybe if you want, you can also have a show here if you like once a week if you like. You know, like a kind of we can do the Chica Babes with the Karencitta.
Chica Babes! Oh my God!
Oh, that's so catchy, dude.
We can make Chica
Chica
Chica,
Babes,
right?
we'll see the babes.
This is Jiggle Babes.
Generalize ang kuan merchandising, any products basically to be traded. And then mo gyud to siya akong first product gi-launch. Kay lamig gyud ang product. Ay, dili ko mo advocate for any service or product or advocacy whatsoever kung dili ko fully invested in. So kana lamig gyud ang
Aside
product.
from your peanut business, what else do you have that's outside the music world?
So far kana raman trading natay music on the side. Feel raman ako Kuya Magic kanang I don't pressure myself to create a song, have a schedule. Right now I just want to relax because that's for me the best way nga I can make more music.
Of course,
Di
yeah.
ko ganahan i-schedule or
Please the
i-appointment,
mind.
i-formalize, di ko ganahan.
Yeah.
Kaya lang na mapatok sa akong utok. Ay, nindot nida. Una-hunaon.
You know, especially with Cebuana and your other songs, you actually totally change the landscape, not just in Cebu but in the Philippines.
Uy, grabe naman.
And especially Cebuana, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you have a totally and completely different vibe that is actually a global vibe, something that maybe not just Cebu or the Philippines can dance to, but
Thank
perhaps the entire world, right?
Salamat.
Kibaw man ka nga, the world of music is being dominated by Koreans, right? with K-pop, right?
Yeah.
Ang akong pangutanan ni mo, Karencitta, is this. Where do you put yourself, or maybe even Cebu music, and let's be more generous and inclusive, Philippine music, right? Where do you put ourselves in the grand scheme of music in the world?
Oh, interesting question.
You know what? I am not effing around with my questions, you know?
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to process that question while I'll play your next song. Is that okay? Is that all right with you?
105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music live in the studios of TMC is birthday girl Karencitta. In case you want to join us, in case you just woke up, please we can have a conversation, you and me and everyone here at TMC. That's Tops Media Center on the tubes.
The best of us.
Can I call that? You need nominated.
Makita ko
Grammys.
balita. Paki-verify.
Can you verify that? That's very
Mga sorcerers, paki-verify.
There was another group as well.
Beanie Grammys.
nominated in the Grammys.
Tanawa daw.
Are you kidding
It's
me right now?
either tanawa
Can
daw.
anybody
I think it's the other group that.
can anybody give us some
Ginominate. Tanawa lagi na.
inputs on that matter?
Ginominate. Verified yun siya. Jiggy Juice, tanawa.
Yeah.
Tanawa, Jiggy Juice.
There it is. Okay.
We're all on our phones right now.
Okay, hold on.
Tanawa, bay.
Beat
Muna akong
Blues.
gisulti ninyo. Makakumpit lagi kita.
Wow. What category is this?
A girl group man siguro pasaha daw.
Whoa.
It's a fourth impact.
Interesting.
Diba?
So nakakumpit
Diba?
kita. Nakakumpit kita.
Oh, makakumpit kita, eh.
But what took us so long? Dugay na magkita.
What took us so long? That's a good question.
Dugay na magkita in this whole singing business, right?
Yes.
Bata, sige na
Since the
magkanta.
1600s.
I know, right? Grabe na kita. Amateur hour left and right.
Oo,
Usa,
oo.
di ko ta makatugay na sing karaoke, right?
Pero Jiggy, ako curious ko kay sa iyahang perspective, kang
Okay.
Kuya Magic, kay ikaw no, you have a different eye, you're fresher than the local scene ba? What is your POV in terms of Jiggy's question kay? Lahi mo dyan perspective. Gikan mo siya sa gawas.
Sa gawas.
Sa gawas sa universe ba?
So unsay imong perspective ako pangutana
Bitaw.
for Magic, which is where do you situate
Like really,
Cebu music in the scan
What is
and in
your-
the scheme of things?
opinion yun ba?
Well, like I've been saying to a lot of people already, it's like the Philippines really started K-pop. The K-pop was around way before, P-pop was the original, the first, and Korea wouldn't be Korea without K-pop, but it just lacks that extra push.
Exactly.
And also, like you mentioned, there's a very big gap for funding as well and
Kayo,
supporting.
110%. Naalagi talent.
Okay.
It's not a question. Pero kinsay mo fan sa production. Kinsay mo fan sa mix. Kinsay mo mas Sa master.
But isn't
Music video pa.
Isn't what these
Marketing pa.
recording labels are there for? We have a lot of recording labels. They've been around for such a long time.
Lahi akong perspective sa mga record labels. I respect the record labels. Yeah, some of them are doing their job, some are not. But nowadays, they're just acting like banks. Like sila mubuhat og extra mile para silang mga artists because they're signing too much artists, no? Nakalingkod na sila sa mga shelf niya, walay gipang buhat, no? They're just dusted off. So they're like,
they're just
banked
waiting.
at some
They're
point.
just waiting.
They're just waiting.
And what I see as well is especially now is I'm seeing that once all these artists who are signed, they're doing all their own work, and then once they actually
mura sila pasagdan jig ba, like, okay, we'll get our 20% cut.
and then they
you
get
do the
there,
work.
and then the record label just mysteriously appears like, hello.
Personally, naka-experience ko na mangayo kog marketing budget because we're not. A hit track is a hit track, but if you don't have the extra financial push to put it on billboards, digital billboards, Spotify banners, all that stuff, wa gyapon. Di gyapon ang ma-reach sa mga tao because it's getting more challenging. The social media algorithms are getting more challenging. Mark Zuckerberg is making it harder for all of us. I don't know, man. But yeah.
So you mentioned we need a little push, right?
Yeah.
Bitaw chiki i-push me ba?
That's what we're pushing.
I-push me ba?
We're trying our best here. But when you say extra push, when you say extra push, extra help, aside from money, it sounds nebulous. It sounds like it's elusive push. What does that mean when you say
Diba
push?
the Korean government is funding
yeah.
the K-pop artists?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, it's
Isn't that so cool?
it's insane to see, that's so
Epic music
sobrang
videos.
support pa,
Epic music videos by the freaking government.
So are you suggesting that the government should fund
No.
like an artist, for
I'm not
example?
suggesting. We're just saying the facts.
But,
Yeah,
but
I
that-
think,
but
you
it
know-
worked, right? But it
Yeah,
worked with
yeah.
Korea,
Click
right?
yun.
Yeah,
Click. Tanawa ang output.
'cause that's
Tanawang
pretty much
quality.
it. That's pretty much it when it comes to the Korea and K-pop music. With them supporting that. That's their tourism. That's their.
Oh,
that's their-
exactly, that's their tourism.
That's their.
How
that's
they
their thing.
introduce.
So with the Philippines, we have beautiful everything here already. We have the talent and
Yes,
everything.
pero sariling
It's just
sikap ra gyud
we need to
ta.
amplify the platform. Push it more, get it in more international. Bringing it out to a whole new audience and getting that big push. And a
Kayo.
lot of people, a lot of artists now, they're independent. They're on their
Yes.
own and they're
Respect,
getting
respect.
stuff done. Yeah.
Excited ko what TMC will do to amplify the local, vocal.
We got some pretty
Global.
amazing things coming our way.
Absolutely.
And we're really, like my mission, I've been here such a long time, 12 years already. And I mean, I've done it all, I've been music producing and doing stuff, ghost
Yeah.
producing for a while
Yeah.
now. And the amount of talent I saw here, and I mean, I do the TikTok live stuff. So,
Yeah.
I was, seeing all the
TikTok
talents.
sensation.
Finding all these people, being approached by everybody, and they were asking for help. And I thought, you know what? I know what's missing, and I know
Exactly.
and I know how to fill that gap. So that's why I think what we're doing and why I'm involved heavily here, especially in TMC, is to kind of bridge the gap and really kind of bring the music from Cebu to the world. And that's
He's
what
like
we're
the
gonna
medium.
do. Yeah, the medium.
Yeah.
So to speak.
TMC will hopefully lead the way.
My California soul.
When you called my
Huy, si kailan makagwano bar guys?
Yeah. What happened
He
there?
wants to make raw cover songs with me.
Really?
And I was wondering if we could rent out the studio.
sure.
Yeah, let's go. What's a raw cover song? What do you mean? A raw is a song, no?
Dili ka na.
Raw lang yun?
Raw lang.
Right.
Wala, dagang chichibulichi baka
No.
on the spot lang mga.
Kanta din sa Black Man, Byron eh?
Oo, nito na siya.
Saan na siya kanta? Na single, ah?
Oh, wadi ko sure.
Does he have anything recorded?
Raspy kita na.
I didn't know that.
Pareho na lang na ako.
May pa. Pareho. Wow.
Ako yun na.
105.1 TMC. That one is Karencitta and Cali Soul. Usa sa imong kanta nga murag international flavor ba? You're talking about
International
California
flavor.
and Cali Soul.
Pila ni kabok flavors.
Daghan kayong flavors.
Flavor of the day.
In as many people as there are, there are 8 billion different flavors, Karencitta.
Kaayo.
So
It's Karencitta, birthday girl Karencitta, celebrating her
you.
birthday today here.
With you guys.
Thank you so much. My name is Jiggy Juice. Right beside me is Kuya Magic.
Hello.
Our tubes is
It's so surreal.
Tops
Like,
Media
that
Center
you're here.
on
It's
YouTube.
amazing. It's so surreal. It's so surreal because I think when I first came here to the Philippines,
12 years ago, right?
It was a long time ago. You know, I was.
That is a long time.
I remember hearing all your music for the first time. You know, it was,
Where were you when you listened to my music? I'm curious. Were you in a jeepney? Because some people say, "Hoy, nakita na ko nasa jeepney sa tricycle."
Actually, no. I was actually listening to it when I was browsing through the billboard and building up my music kind of like category here because I really wanted to kind of understand the music here.
The sound.
And so like when I heard it, and then obviously I discovered TikTok. It just before the pandemic hit.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously I just saw it even more, and then I think it was such I don't know, it just felt so right and so good to hear music made from the actual island I was, because there's so many islands here, and to hear music that was created locally. I think it was just really kind of amplified what I was trying to touch base on earlier. With like the talent here, and I think and then obviously seeing the dance steps and especially
dance challenges.
Yeah, especially to Cebuana, and it's just it kind of like I think it set the bar. It's kind of like set something back. And how it's going to
The standard.
Yeah, and now it's kind of like how the music is changing and like everything. I think it will always stay.
Thank you.
Perfect, and especially at Sinulog. I saw you in the Sinulog parade too. So yeah.
You know what?
Jesus,
Your
no.
song Cebuana is
Yes.
always in the top 10 greatest songs of all time. When I ask people, right?
No way.
I am not kidding.
I did not
it is
expect
it is
that.
there. It's there
Yeah.
up with Matud Nila and Usahay and all of that stuff. So my question here is, Karencitta, unsa man imong greatest top 10 songs of all time? You mentioned earlier it's not necessarily in that order.
Wa na ko chronological.
So tagay ko na mi sa imong top 10 greatest Cebuana songs
songs of all time from the artist of
Cebuana, whose song is also in the top 10 greatest songs of all time from Cebu.
Naay kaila ka ni Thalia pag sure uy.
Yes, of course.
I
yeah.
love that
Really?
track.
Wow. Okay. So it
Okay.
must be in your top 10, right?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Lame by Midnasty.
Lami by Midnasty is your number.
Di ko mo enumerate.
Okay,
Kanang in no chronological order.
Sige,
So,
ba-
mao to siya pag sure uy by Thalia. Naputay Lami by Midnasty. Natay Gugma Pamor, Winset Jackot. Is that how you say her last name? Obviously, the two classics, Ha 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 Hasula by Kurt Fick, my man. Pero Atikra, My Girl by Jackie Chang. I love Balay ni Mayang by Kyle Wong and Martina San Diego. What else? My Morena Girl
Oh, yeah.
by the Hey Joe Show. Cutie Uy by Soul Thrill. And there's also this track called DMD by Jesse and Bad Sauce. So good. So raw, man. Like, there's so much potential in that track. And Kasing Kasing by Juan Carlos and Carly Chari. Is that 10 already or is it more than 10?
That's
I
more-
was not counting.
That's more or
Yeah.
less.
Oh,
10.
really?
I think that's bang on. That was perfect.
All right. And obviously Cebuana.
How do you feel about the Cebu music landscape now in 2024? You first emerged, you busted into the Cebu music scene about 8-10 years ago, right?
Yeah. No. I've been in the showbiz industry since I was 4 years old.
No, but you're
But really,
as
in
Karencitta,
the
right?
music, when I was 18.
18. So that was a few years ago. Tell us about how you feel about asa nam ta karon in terms of the musicality of Cebu in 2024.
I really respect artists that are keeping the momentum going, especially like Cookies, man. He just won't stop dropping tracks. Wa gid siya bakasyon ba? Diretso ang trabaho. So may there's consistency like Cookies, no? And
Do you think that's a big part? Big part. Consistency is a big part. In
yes, Kuya Magic, but it's also important to preserve the mental health for artists. They also deserve to rest,
of course.
diba? Because when they bounce back, it's a fresher sound. Right? It also builds like excitement for the fans. Like, when is she gonna come back? I'm really excited, man.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, genuinely,
imagine it's just
you
gonna
guys
blow?
inspire me to get back on the tracks.
Oh, I
Literally,
mean,
you guys
yeah.
inspire me because like TMC, it's fresh.
We
something
have to
new
we have
for
to
the local
collab so we
scene.
can slam it
It's
out
a,
on
it's a no,
TikTok.
it's a no-brainer.
It's
a
I'm so
no-brainer.
excited. I'm so excited.
In case you're-
Jiggy Juice.
We'll transition.
Yeah. In case you're wondering what is going on, it's Karencitta live in the
Yes,
studios of TMC celebrating her birthday with us. 2,000 feet closer to heaven.
Heaven
Our prayers are more answerable here, Karencitta.
answered.
And we pray that you were going to come here from out of nowhere one day. And here you are, lo and behold, live in the studios of TMC.
I'll have more
right?
surprises for you because I
Please.
gave you guys merch
Okay.
for
yeah.
Oh my God.
Justo. I know
Yeah, we
it's
have
too
our
big
merch.
for you.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
But I'll be dropping more surprises for you guys here.
Okay.
Wow.
What is
Yes.
a Jusco? What is a Jusco shirt?
I'm
What
gonna
is
put
that?
on.
Jusko, it's the track.
It's the song.
With
So,
Skustically.
oh.
Oh.
He is my dream collaborator.
Oh.
And I am so content.
Disgustically.
I'm so content. Wow.
I love Scusta.
I love Skustically too.
Dance with Me, my all-time favorite, and then obviously he came out with Lagabog, right? Is it Lagabog? Is it right? Am I right?
Ako'y lasing. Kanina.
Yeah. Calma, baby, calma, right?
Kalma.
Morena. Yeah, it's this vibe. I love it.
Disgusta. My goodness.
Where did you first bump into this vibe that you like in Scusta? Where did you meet him? Like, was this like a... Was it like an event? What?
Dili yun ba eh. Everything is online. We followed each other and we discovered that we are genuine fans of each other. So we were like, this automatic na nga ba eh. Collaborate na tata. Diretso ba eh. So pasa-pasa lang yun, Jigs. Pasa-pasa lang. But we already met in person na.
You know,
Kadaghan na.
I'm looking at our hard drive here and the list of songs.
Hard drive.
have-
Oh, that's
another one. That's another one.
Treasure
right?
box.
And now that you brought it up,
Hard
it's actually kind of weird name for a digital
Yeah,
product.
because
like a
everyone's
hard
saying
drive, right?
the cloud.
The cloud, right?
Because we're already here, diba?
The drive,
The cloud.
the hard drive.
Diba?
We have a song here called Bumalik by John Rowe and Skustically. What do you think of this song? Should we play this song? Is this a good song?
Let's do it, man.
Let's
Jay
do it.
Roa, that's my brother.
Oh,
he
really?
writes songs for me.
Whoa, really? Now?
Yeah.
Wow, let's play the song while we celebrate Karencitta's birthday.
Let's
We'll have some Red Horse in the
Jay
morning, right?
Roa.
The Happy Horse.
The Happy Horse.
The one with the extra kick.
Here is one of Karencitta's favorite collaborators, Skustically. This is together with John Roa, Bumabalik,
Woo!
on 105.1 TMC.
The best of us.
Oh, yeah.
Anos ang mag-start ang mga show nila? Chase, when is it gonna start? That's very exciting.
And maybe like in a few days.
Really?
Yeah, maybe like next week.
Kinsa pa si Chase?
Karencitta, nice to meet you. Wow, they're all in the chat.
One pe, Rafi Tulfo.
Once a week ra sila each.
Once a week, yeah, once a week. You should have your show here too.
Yes.
Like a Chica Babe.
What's the may topic ni Kwan? Ni Rafi o ni Kwan?
Parang Cebu version sa yang show sa
Okay, niya si Casey.
second one. Design Cebu by design, karang about design.
Just
about
topics.
art, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. When you do radio, it automatically is on YouTube. So he'll play like videos and slides and stuff like that, or about like a demonstration. But so when he talks about furniture, for example, pag i-flash ang furniture on the screen and the image of the furniture ba?
Interesting. So there's diversified topics like you.
Yeah.
Chase, maybe money.
No,
Usually talks about money.
Like, he's just gonna do his persona on
persona.
Instagram on the air.
Ganda. Financial advice, Kuya.
From Chase.
From Chase.
So
Was it the Jiggy Dance? What was it?
which one?
The Jiggy Babies?
Chica Babes? What?
No, the Jiggy Babes. The Jiggy Babes.
What's
The
that?
Jiggy Babe show.
The Chica
Where we teach Jiggy the trending dance of the week.
Yeah, we can
Jiggle
do
dance,
that.
jiggle dance.
That sounds like fun.
Jiggle
But I
dance.
can't dance. You can't dance.
Neither can I, bro. That's why it's so funny.
We'll bring like a teacher.
Yeah, I'll bring my choreographer.
Yeah. Let's do that. Like, but we do it there.
Yeah.
Our video, ba, diba?
Jiggy jiggles. There you go.
Were you ever with Viva? No.
Ooh,
Okay.
Viva.
Oh.
May hawak ko ako. Ginawa ko.
Oh.
Yan, balin UMG. Pero karang independent ako. Mas ganahan ko, mas happy lang ko.
More like if you're independent, wala ba outside force ba nga mo-push nyo without? So it's just
Grabe kay pressure.
Oh, lagi mo. So I can
Grabe
imagine.
kay pressure ka na makahilak yun ka, Jig, as an
Really?
artist.
Really?
Makahilak ka.
Like give me an example of pressure.
Kaya ano ka face to face?
Ah.
Mo ni mong ratings. Mo ni mong kwan, no? Gamay kayo.
Ah.
Kaya mo na yung hatag ni mo. Mga kanta mo. Sakit kayo.
Big shout out to living in Cebu. What's up, Joe Lim? Hello.
Wasn't he just here like yesterday?
Joe Lim was here with us yesterday.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, man.
What's up?
So yeah, J. Roa, he wrote my song Freely.
Really?
But featuring Price Tag. He wrote that. Yeah. Pero dili mo siya kakanta.
105.1 TMC. That one is John Roa and Scusta
J. Roa!
Mabalika. And that song actually, those two individuals that I mentioned, Karencitta has actually collaborated with them at one point or another. Tell us a
Both
little
of
bit more about that. Go ahead.
them. J. Roa. Yeah, proud Cebuano na siya. He wrote, he co-wrote Freely. One of my tracks that features Price Tag. He's an amazing songwriter, J. Roa.
Yeah.
But now he's more focused on more religious songs. He's married. Like what you said, more like transition
Nausab
ba?
na yung life.
Nausab na yung mga kanta. More on religious songs.
Actually, got to speak to him a couple of weeks ago, and I said to him, "Let's do a collab." And one of my streamers, he's also a singer, and he looks just like J. Roar. So
Wow.
he's idolized this guy for years, and he said, "Can we collab?" And he's like, "I don't do that style of music anymore." And
Ay, mo, wow.
that style of
Ay,
music.
graduate na gyud siya. Di na gyud siya mubalik.
I was absolutely fascinated to hear him say that, and I was like, "We should write a song." And he's like, "Yeah, okay." So
Pero.
yeah, I think he.
Dili niya i-release as J. Roa. Murag mo write ra siya pop tracks or rap or hip hop whatever for other artists. Pero as J. Roa himself nga i-release. Mao siguro na pasabot niya, Kuya Magic.
Mm.
You know, you've collaborated with those names that you mentioned, Scusta and John Roa.
Yes.
Aside from those two individuals, who is your dream collab? Who do you want?
Sila duha ba eh?
But you haven't worked with yet. Kuya Magic.
Oh, sheesh. Obviously, Kuya Magic.
Yeah.
I think we were DMing at some point, right?
Yeah.
I don't recall, but yeah, I want to make that happen.
But it's
let's
gonna
make that happen. So you heard it first right here on TMC. Karencitta and Kuya Magic collaborating soon.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Is this the button? Is this the button, Kuya Magic? We have to do this.
Yes, please, go.
This is important.
Oh, wait.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Very soon, a collaboration between Karencitta and Kuya Magic.
there you go.
Is this the button?
It's the button.
That's how to send it to the universe.
It's a good job it wasn't this one.
Yeah.
Do that, Kuya Magic. So who else aside from Kuya Magic would you like to collaborate with? Who you haven't collaborated with?
Sa local scene, okay na ko.
Okay.
Kontento na kay ko.
Okay.
Kay dream collab na ko agad si Skasta og si J. Roa.
Okay.
But
how about
outside
in
the local scene,
national or even global scene.
dang.
Come on, take your pick. It doesn't matter who.
Because it's not reachable.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Just you can wait a minute. You're 2,000 feet closer to heaven.
Oh yeah, we're
So
right.
the
So
odds
the
of
I
it
don't think he's in-
happening is
the prayers.
are more effective here.
Okay.
Okay. So please, come on.
Favorite rapper na lang. Mayroon lang ko.
Okay, go ahead.
Favorite rapper, Kendrick, K-Dot.
Oh.
Good Kid, Mad City. Favorite album.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, man.
Didn't he just win like
LA,
a
man.
Nobel Prize, right?
Yeah, maybe.
First ever
I did not
rapper.
hear about that.
First-
Paki verify.
No, he won this like a few years ago. First ever rapper. It's usually given to classical jazz artists, but this is the first time a rapper won a Nobel Prize. Oh my God!
Transcending.
I know. So back to the question.
Yeah. So Kendrick.
That everybody has been wanting to let you do, which is make a new song.
Lagi.
So
Everyone I talk to.
Kamusta naman ang Karencitta? Like, is that somewhere? down the line? Is it closer than
Actually,
further?
chicks, wala man jud ko'y plano nga agad-agad mo balik na ko himog mga kanta. Kay
Okay.
ganun lang sa akong relax.
Okay.
And I wanna do more comedy skits.
Wow,
The
okay.
Caridad.
Comedy skits.
Yeah, because I've
I'm
been making
curious-
comedy
I'm-
skits
I'm-
ever since the Vine era.
I'm curious about
Remember
that
the-
side of you.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a comedy skit that we can do on the air. Can we do that?
Right now?
Like right now,
I didn't
like,
prepare anything,
whatever,
any
man.
material right now.
whatever, like an old material. Can you do an old material? Can you do like a comedy skit, like a joke that you've done
Ay,
before?
dili siya jokes nga inana nga
Unsa
murag
man?
stand up.
Unsa man?
Kanang putol-putol siya.
Sige, can you make like a burst of?
Kana ba
of-
tong kanang
fuck?
si ang mama ni Caridad mamukaw ni Caridad. Huy Caridad, mata na. Murag kag anak dato. Yan si Caridad. Sa muka ning mama. Uy, magana siya ba? So ikat-cut na ako, itrim-trim na. Nagsugod na siya pag Vine era. So ganahan ko mo balik yun ana, jig.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And then every time I meet my influencer friends like Sila Cookies, Medyo Maldito, I just met with Medyo a few nights ago and he said, Karen, when are you coming back to music? What do you mean when am I coming back? I'm here. Like, release new songs because the Bisaya people miss you. I'm like, I didn't see it that way. More quiet naman gay ko good. Ano daw? I didn't see it that way. But we miss your music. We miss your voice. We need you. And that really made a impression when Medyo spoke to me about that. And then he had an idea of a title and he wanted Ungart, Joseph Sabelio.
okay.
So it's like me, Joseph
Sir Rich
Sabelio.
mindset. Oh.
Yeah, hasilar. Og si Medyo Maldito kami tulo.
Wow.
Pero di ba ko pwede mo announce sa mga detalye?
Uh-oh. You just inadvertently did
Yeah,
announce.
but no concept. Di ko ka ingon sa concept sa.
Okay, so there is in the works, in the process.
Yes, there is, definitely.
Medyo Maldito, Ongart. And who's the other guy?
Ako, Ungart, ug si Medyo Maldito.
They have an idea of a project
Yeah,
in
yeah.
mind. It's
Yeah.
still an idea, but when you say an idea here, if you're 2,000 feet closer to heaven, something happens to it. It really does.
Ma-manifest.
Yeah, manifest yun siya. Mas doon magugagod.
Mas doon siguro.
It's
There you go. I just messaged Kendrick's team for you.
Whoa,
Nah,
oh my
man.
God. Can you imagine Kendrick and Karencitta collaborating for the first time?
No way. No
Yeah,
way.
well,
You
I
will-
was actually I did
you
a
will
project
never know.
with Kendrick for his song "Humble," and so I
that's
think it would
fresh.
be great for a collab. So if I can
Oh.
help, I can help. I'll send him a message. Let's go. Let's just make it happen.
Maybe Karencitta can rap with Kendrick.
Oh my
Maybe.
god.
God, it would break the internet. It literally would.
Poetic justice.
Wow.
If I told you that a flower would bloom.
Ooh.
In case you're wondering what is happening, ladies and gents, live in the studios of TMC, we have Karencitta. Can you believe that? It's her birthday today. Happy birthday once again, Karencitta!
Yeah. happy birthday.
Salamat kayo sa mga greetings.
And to all our listeners who are listening right now, good morning. And if you guys want to come and interact and chat or ask any questions to Karencitta here, you can go to our live YouTube channel, Tops Media Center on YouTube.
Woot.
You can also go to our Facebook and send us messages there at
Woot,
Tops Media
woot.
Center and also on our website, topsmediacenter.com.
You.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Karencitta mentioned that if she has a dream collab, it is with Kendrick Lamar, and
Straight up, man.
we're going to manifest it here and play a song from Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar, the hard part
Hey, Dot.
on 105.1 TMC.
The best of us. I wanted a deep voice for
I
that.
realize life is perspective. And my perspective may differ.
Muinit lagi rin diriging, no? Igo, mas init din, no? Di mo mag-cortina?
Na-cortina niya.
All my fans, all my beautiful fans.
Ano abli siya, Jig?
Break the internet, no? We're having a.
That'll break the internet, man.
Jig, ano abli siya? Nagpalimpyo mo?
Oh.
All my people.
Kinsa'y designer, ani? Sa studio. Ay, si Kuya Magic, ra? Nice.
Who designed the studio ba?
Me.
This is like his Kuya Magic Studios for TikTok in
When I was on the Wish bus, I kind of like did some research
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kendrick Lamar, Karencitta's Dream Collab.
He's my favorite
What is it-
artist.
what is-
There's no way we're gonna collab.
What is it about Kendrick Lamar that you want to collaborate with? What kind of...
It's his lyricism, man.
wow, really? I totally agree with you. Tell me more.
He's a lyricist. He's my favorite rapper. I mean, ever since he was called K. Dot, before he was called Kendrick Lamar, I was already listening to his tracks.
Whoa.
Like Shireen, ADHD tracks, all the underground mixtapes. I was already listening to him.
You know what? Kuya Magic just made a phone call from Kendrick Lamar's team, right?
I just messaged the team.
Sorry,
yeah.
messaged him. And
Yeah.
you know how it is, right? We already talked about this earlier. If everything's done here in this room, 2,000 feet closer to heaven, it actually happens.
I know, right?
Right?
This is it. It's just the vibe.
Okay. And
It's just happening.
yeah, it is happening.
We are happening.
Just you wait, Karencitta. Just you wait.
Constellation and the stars,
Yeah.
the comets.
No, Consolacion.
galaxies.
Consolacion is a town, is a
Oh,
municipality.
the constellation of stars.
The constellation of stars, not Consolacion.
Consolacion.
That's what we're gonna have here, a constellation of stars.
Yes. It's still live in the studios of TMC. Ang atong pinaka-bisdak, ang pinaka-sugboanon ng
Yes.
artist, Karencitta, the artist that gave us
Salamat.
Cebuana, one of the greatest songs of Cebuana songs of all time, according to our week-long survey.
My goodness,
Yes,
salamat.
your song is up there in the pantheon of great
Yeah,
Cebuano
it's in.
songs.
Yeah, it is. It's been in the
I'm
top
very
10
humbled.
list.
I'm very humbled. Ayaw yun.
Kaning Karencitta, kanang mga karaan ba nga singers, mga artists, ba kinsa man imuhang when you were growing up, who did your mom or your dad or your titos and titas listen to? Like who were they listening to? Who influenced you as far as local or maybe even a national artist from the
For-
Philippines or Cebu?
Yeah, for various reasons. For example, for energy, I look up to Gary V.
Oh, okay.
For humility, I looked up to Sharon Cuneta, like the way that she would perform on stage. And who else? Sarah G. I was having voice lessons back in the day, and the first songs that I was learning how to sing and learning how to speak in Tagalog was through singing. So Sarah G.
Nagdako man ka sa States, di ba?
Dili. Uy, nagdako ko sa Cebu.
Pero
Loriga gyud ko.
Tagaloriga gyud ka, pero you lived there for quite a long time, right?
Di ni move. Ani siya ha?
Tell me about that.
Ani ni siya. I was born in Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
I joined Little Miss Philippines Itbulaga at the age of 4.
Okay. Wow.
Pagka grand finalist na ko, nibalhin na mi sa Cebu. So sukat atong 4 years old, hangtod ni graduate na lang ko high school, diri ra gyud ko sa Cebu.
Okay.
Sa Loriga.
Oh. Wow, interesting. How and then you listen to Gary Valenciano.
Gi-enroll ko og voice lessons, so dito ko naka-discover sa mga local OPM artists nga ballad. So ballad yun ang ako ang gina-train niya. Naghuna-huna lang ko, how do I go commercial? That was like, okay, how do we be a purple cow? So anyways, back to that Gary V, Sharon Cuneta, Sarah G, man. Every local singer knows a Sarah G track. To Love You More, If Only I Can Be, or how could you say you love me? May nana, Regine Velasquez. Yeah, that's like more of the modern track.
Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment, man. I was enjoying Karencitta singing. What's going on, man?
I know. Hey, man, we've got a good voice.
remix na iya ha. Pabigyan. So kana Regine Velasquez. May nana.
You actually have a great singing voice, right?
Thank you.
Do you ever plan to do like ballads and stuff?
I do when I live show. Because it depends on the audience. Because if it's an older audience, then I do ballads.
You've actually done live shows with you singing.
Absolutely. A lot of times.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Like what kind of songs do you sing? Do you
I think it's because there's so much ballad singers that marag di mo stand out. Di lang ako i-release. May purpose.
Well, Cali Soul is kind of a ballad, right?
Yeah,
Cali
but
Soul.
it's more like, it's really, there's a
It's a soulful
Karencitta
ballad.
element to it,
Yeah,
though. There's a
correct.
Karencitta element. Ballad with a twist.
In case you're wondering who that beautiful voice is, it's the birthday girl Karencitta live in the studios of 105.1 TMC.
Oh,
Join us in our
when was that?
conversation.
When was
at
that?
Tops Media Center on the YouTube on the tubes
Acoustic there.
or topsmediacenter.com.
Señorita, let me feel you. Give me bomb. Piano version, very sad bomb. Very sad.
Where's my piano?
Give me bomb.
You know, kadaghanan sa mga recording companies, most of the artists that they're looking for are kind of hybrid, but they want them to be writers and singers at the same time, right?
Uy, kay makasave kung cost, ana, from the perspective of the record label.
Nga naman, pasabta ko namin.
Kaya yung songwriter, kung mag-hire pa kaglain, bayad na po ka, expenses na po. May pa ikaw as Jiggy, songwriter pa, artist pa, rapper pa, dancer pa,
Okay.
videographer pa, tanan, TikToker pa, distributor pa.
But does that also
Usually
mean
the record labels want you as that.
so but does it mean also it's also profitable for the artist kung you have all these different talents, so
Yes.
everything goes to you,
Yeah,
to
man,
one
like,
person.
A lot of people ask me, dude, Karencitta, do you write your own tracks? I'm like, yeah, of course. I save so much cost if I just write my own tracks. And they're like, really? You write your own tracks? Yeah.
Yeah. It just seems like a rarity, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah,
nowadays.
maybe it's a rarity. Yeah.
You know what I've seen a lot doing now, like the groups, they all just sit there on their mobile phones and they just listen to the beat and they just write it down their segment and then that's it. They
Just a segment?
Just their segment. I mean, like for some of the groups that I've seen.
Oh, that's a
especially-
thing now?
Yeah, they just sit down on their phones and they think of the lyrics.
They don't finish the whole track?
And then they just shuffle it around between all their members, and then someone goes ahead and corrects it all, and then they've got their for Tryways. One of my groups, there's 3 members, you see, so they all take it in turns to write their part. But
We're living in very different times.
Yeah.
Ako, it was the intro, it was the
Yeah.
ad-lib, it was the verse 1, then the chorus, then the refrain, then the chorus again, and then the outro, and then the ad-libs again.
Yeah,
Like, it's like
yeah.
a whole structure.
Naay mo greet ni mo happy birthday diri Karencitta si Kabatingan Ray Rainier. Happy birthday to Kabatingan K Rainier.
Salamat.
Also
Thank
happy birthday to
you.
Kumpare Brad Chuck Barkilia and Chacha and Joy, and God bless you Karencitta. Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
And thank you so much for your. We have a bunch of other guys here who are listening to us and watching us on the tubes at Tops Media Center.
The tubes.
The tubes living in Cebu. Paghimo og Christmas soundtrack collab ko, no?
Dude, you're not the only one who told me to do that. Like Karencitta version of a Christmas album.
Sa mga Cebuano artists ko, why don't you do that? Like a Karencitta Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Jingle
What do you feel?
bells.
How do you feel to? Do you like
Mama's
Michael Bublé?
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé, like
Yeah.
a ballad.
No, I mean
Or more like
a
Karencitta
collab,
style.
like a Christmas song.
Interesting.
Michael Bublé. I mean, I was.
Wanna go home.
That would be a great Christmas album, Karencitta. Why don't you do a Christmas album?
Maybe.
Christmas album on the
Yeah.
books.
Maybe.
Because it's just, Jose Marichan is just dominating the Christmas Christmas
Why
scene, right?
kompetin siya?
Wala ba, di ba? And in the States, it's Mariah Carey, right?
Yeah.
Ang ilang long-standing
Of course.
joke po dito, ang ilang binuang po dito, si Mariah Carey po, ato rin binuang dito si Jose Marichan. Maybe you should be like the female version of maybe like the Mariah Carey of the Philippines. You'll have like a Christmas album. Right?
That's ironic, but my fans, the Sita babes, saying when they think of the word Karencitta, they automatically associate it to Sinulog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, parang, Mariah Carey, okay, Christmas.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Karencitta, Sinulog. Like, oh, that's a very interesting POV. I didn't think of it that way.
So maybe you'll do like a tribal album? Like
Tribal!
like a Sinulog album?
Maybe.
If not a Christmas album?
Maybe. Both of them are actually feasible.
Yeah, actually. Think about it.
Yeah.
Maayong buntag diha ni mo Sir Joel
Such a beautiful
Lim.
voice.
Such a
yes,
beautiful voice.
Indeed.
Thank you.
According to the chats here.
Yeah.
Ginamuslami, naminan to si Ginamuslami.
Ginamuslami.
Top of the morning.
I think that voice is ready to go for the next.
Recording session.
Yeah,
Hey,
something new.
We're
We can
thinking the
finish.
same. We're thinking the same.
It's been well, rested.
Her lungs are now better, right?
Obviously,
She had-
okay na.
She had like a 2-month
Pahuway sa.
rest for her lungs, and it's ready to go. Kuya Magic.
Yeah.
We hear the proof. The proof is in the singing, right?
Yeah, it's
And it's there already, man.
Yeah,
What
like,
is goosebumps? Look.
Sheesh!
Nagbiyasan na imong balhiboy mo. Sa naman na.
Ipaputol na ni John Gilbert.
Magpatupita ni sa akong amigo nga si Francis B ato nang paputlan sa iyang parlor.
I think I'm kind of excited, like with
Pa-treatment.
it. We have some more surprises. No, you say you have more surprises. What's going on? You gonna bust out a dance, man? You gonna dance to?
What?
Ano nag-change ang topic?
Stop changing the topic, man. Let's talk about your body hair, man.
Some more.
Shampoo, conditioner.
I'm curious about your hair, man.
All right, come on, guys. Go on, seriously. Jiggy, go on.
Okay, it's fine. Let's not talk about
Don't
it.
make me get my list out.
Di gina-admire lang kuno ka ni Jiggy.
Oh, kinanglan na conditioner lang mo.
Oh, kailangan isudlay lang ba para ma-reband siya gamay.
Don't let me get the memes out, Jiggy.
Fine. You're a comedian. You do comedy skits, and you're
Oh,
also an
we-
artist, right? So, do you have like a song, or would you like to have a song that is like a combination of both of those? Like you have which one? Which particular
Blow.
song? Blow. Really now?
Oo.
That's a
Binuang kay lyrics niya.
Really? Tell me about
Ya
it
hala.
before we play it. Yeah, go ahead.
Takara silag mama. Nindot pa namit pero utang raraba. Na eskadzay. May na ba mo na ka ng
You mean this next song?
blow.
Lorega,
Let's go drop it.
I'm savage mode, ready to cock it, blah, blah, blow. Bow down to the queen, please.
Kuyo yun. Murag live sa club. Ikaw na sa amin. Ay, luta eh.
Palutang.
Diba? Sige kamay, imong Louis V, clerks ka ayo, ukay. Binugo kay lyrics mo. Sakit you? Ay.
Hey, our friends on the tubes, maayong butag sa kaninyong tanan. If you want to join us in our conversation, just throw in a question or a birthday greeting. Karencitta celebrating her birthday. She's not going to be here for long, so you guys make sure you send your messages to her or ask her questions. Go ahead, do it now. The microphones of the cameras are on, even if we're off the air, so we can still talk to the people on the chats.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm doing. But in case you're wondering what I'm doing,
He's keeping the tubes
on the tubes.
happy.
On the pipes. Ay, pwede ka din mag-live din, no? Mga tao, mga artist.
Makanta?
Mag-live kanta, no?
This is a song I worked on.
Pwede, dyan.
It's the new song.
I think BTS video. Kinsa ni?
My group Triways.
Cebu?
Oh.
Ay, Triways! Nakita na ko sila! Yeah, TMC! I saw.
105.1 TMC, the best of us, Karencitta and Blow.
Yo.
Ano yung lyrics na? Wadyo'y unod ba ka ng binuang rapuro?
So mo nang katagin mong pasabot nga murag collaborate ang imong two different personas, the
Yes.
comedian, comedy skit, Karencitta, and the serious art.
Through the fire.
Karencitta.
Through the fire.
So, Blow, when was this written?
Last year?
Wow, okay.
Early, first quarter of last year.
Wow, interesting.
Here in Cebu.
So that was a combination of both those characters. So do you plan to do more of those? Those kind of kanang bugal-bugal nga mga kanta
Oh,
na-
bugal-bugal lang. Dili lang iserious. Listen man ko mo sige lang tag-serious. Kimuro na siya trabaho. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Ang takna na to karon, it is now 8:15.
Time check.
Time check.
In case you're wondering what is going on live in the studios of 105.1 TMC, we have birthday girl Karencitta.
Thank you so
We're,
much.
we're doing a kind of Karencitta fest here. If there's a particular song from Karencitta that you'd like us to play, please.
Yeah, let us know in the chat on our website and on YouTube and on our Facebook, guys. Tops Media Center.
Master Coconuts.
We're not just live here in Cebu or the Philippines. We're live around the world. We have over 400 listeners internationally on our live website right now.
Mayong
So,
buntag.
hi, guys.
Mayong buntag.
Kamusta?
Mga sita babes. Unsay chika diha? Sita babes. Kaya mag-chika babe ta. Magmarites balang mo do Magic. Kamo ni Kuya Magic. Marites ba? Si Marites o si Parites?
Well, TMC has a lot of names, doesn't it? It's Tops Media Center, the Mo Cebu, and also the Marites Center.
The
Diba?
Marites.
Ay, the Marites Center! Maginahatag storya, Jing.
Let us know in the chat what you think TMC stands for.
You know
We'd like to
what?
know.
Si kasi nga na ni Olivia Rodrigo, who's half
Yeah.
Filipina, right? Or she's
Mo pa'y paglanding niya, di ba?
naabot siya sa Manila bagulang, and na nag-suggest rin kay ang producer na ni Olivia Rodrigo, si Dan Negro man, diba? That's a producer named Dan Negro who's also producing for Chappell Roan, right? He's like the hottest new producer now. Somebody
respect.
suggested here that you may want to collaborate with Dan Negro. That'll be the quickest way for you to reach superstardom, global, right? Have you ever heard or noticed Chappell Roan or Olivia Rodrigo, these two new artists, are making it big globally?
Yeah. Even Sabrina Carpenter, she's
Yeah.
making a lot of noise.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I love her latest album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bed
So
Charm.
this is kind of like they're like in the forefront of this new thing, this new trend, right? What are your thoughts on where the music is going now globally?
You know what? I noticed a lot of like the 80s vibes, Kuya Magic. Like there's a lot of
They're bringing it
synth-
back.
Yeah, a lot of synth and music production elements are coming back, and I love that. My favorite era in terms of music is probably the 90s when there's a lot of synth.
Rhythm is a dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from
Phil
Snap, right?
Phil Collins type of vibe.
Phil Collins, like
Old school.
Old school.
I wish it would rain down, kind of, right? Or stuff like that.
Love Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Love Phil Collins. Really, really. You know, actually, I think that you're actually right. You know, like even when I'm browsing through, I think the younger generation is discovering more of that era now. And you know, I think, you know, especially with the trends and everything, you know, TikTok really does carry. You know, is bringing it back.
There's a
And-
lot of nostalgic instrumentals coming back.
And I think, you know, that's also a bridge to bring in that new wave, you know, that kind
New
of
sound.
new sound, that new style. But that's, you know, that was around a long time ago. And
Yeah.
you are right. It's really nice to hear it back.
Sabrina Carpenter, she really encapsulates the synth elements in her latest album.
Yeah.
You know, the band that was here yesterday performing live here at the Circle of Tops is
Which
actually
band?
The Dawn.
Okay.
They're actually like an 80s band, synth, and the sound is actually like, you know, The Cure and those new wave songs from
Yeah.
the 80s and the early 90s. They
Yeah.
actually encapsulate that. That's why I think the band re-emerged
Yeah.
from retirement. Because
Yeah.
they saw an opportunity because the sound of music now is like you said,
Yeah.
murag kinaraan ba, murag retro. kind of-
Synth siya Kuya
Synth,
Magic pero gimix niya og pop.
Yeah.
So interesting. Usually synth is more on ballads. Love songs, slow.
I think if we take a mixture
Very
of all of that
interesting.
and add some sprinkle of Karencitta and then a sprinkle of Koya Magic, I think we'll have a banger on our hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can I be part of the song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say?
Pwede kayo ka mag-adlibs.
Can I say layo?
No, you could say some mocha.
Some mocha.
Sa mukha ni mo, oy.
Fine. So we're actually brainstorming for our next collaboration with Karencitta, ladies and gentlemen. We're just brainstorming on the air on 105.1 TMC. If you want to throw in a question, a suggestion for a song, a birthday greeting, Karencitta is celebrating her birthday today together with all of the Sita babes and the Sita boys, right?
Yes.
Kanimong imo mga fan club, they're Swifties and they're Sita babes. How about the Sita boys? What are they Sita boys?
Di,
there?
ang Sita Babes, girls and boys, ana?
Oh, mo ba?
Oh,
Okay,
Sita
sige pa.
Babes.
Okay, maghimo tawag mo ang fan club diri nga Sita boys sad ba?
Pwede sa.
Pwede sa, di ba?
Sita
Can we
boys.
be like the
Sita men,
Yeah.
Sita men.
Sita
Well, I've
men?
been a Cedar Bay for a long time.
Sita men sounds like
Yeah,
a
long
sounds like a
time.
moisturizer. Sita men.
Wait, what was
Huh?
the first track you heard? Kuya Magic, what was the first track? Was it Bam 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 or Cebuana?
Yeah, it was Bam Bam Bam. Yeah. And I think, it was more on the vibe of that song. And I think when I heard Karencitta, it was like, yeah.
And you were dancing to it.
I don't dance. I just don't. I look like
You just showed me a
I
video
know,
of you dancing.
I know. So when you
mean-
see
mean-
me
no, no,
dance, you can really see that I
You
like
mean you
the song
can't
a lot.
dance, but you do dance.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That big difference.
All these years I haven't changed. It's just like I'm still stiff and I'm awkward when I dance.
No,
But,
your Bum 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 Dance Challenge, you were actually
Really?
very flexible. Look at your hips; they were like really swaying.
Shitty.
Murag ka Pilates gikan ba?
Pero Karencitta, dili kay siya aerodynamic, kaya daghang kay balhibo ba?
Mausad, kailangan pa siya ipa-rebond.
Ipa-rebond na siya.
Pa-treatment sa
Kundi
nato.
imo na ipa-shape para you're more aerodynamic ba?
It's the steps.
It's the steps.
It's the steps.
Yeah, talk about that, Karencitta, for a little bit. Because now in the age of TikTok, right?
Yes.
Importante man nga nakay kanta, i-accompany gyud ang sayaw dayon, di ba?
Yes.
So who creates your dances? Because your dances are also killer.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes mo tap kog mga professional dancers nga collab gyapon siya. So I have actions or choreography. Yeah, siya pud naa. So it's i-mingle lang siya ba. But sometimes I just want to make my own.
Unsa man ang pinaka-successful dance step that you've ever made with with one of your songs?
Definitely.
Katong bam bam bam.
Definitely, yeah. Because it's the most.
How does it feel to see thousands and thousands of people recreating the steps? Just watching people.
It's inspiring. It keeps me going.
Yeah.
And speaking of K-pop ganina,
It trended again recently.
really?
Yeah,
Cebuana was the
Cebuana
one
did.
that retrended back again.
Nga naman, what happened?
But speaking of K-pop ganina, the first thing that I told my dance choreographer was I want this dance challenge to be inspired by a little bit of K-pop dance moves, but a little bit also of OPM. Let's fuse it together. So that's what inspired the Bum 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 Dance Challenge.
Yeah, I never asked you about that. How do you feel about this whole K-pop movement?
Inspiring yun siya. I get a lot of inspiration in terms of music, dancing especially, kay unique man yun sila.
Di ba naman na sila yung mga nuances like mga small moves, right?
Yeah.
Nga mura o gandi ka maka-notice, but if because there's this-
Hapnig kaayo
Hapnig
ilang
ka, di ba?
choreography. Hapnig.
Naman ko yung story going around nga when Beanie was first starting out, they weren't that good.
Palayo ko sa init.
They were not that good, but eventually I think they went to Korea to study K-pop and all of that stuff, and then that's where they became big. So
yeah.
nasa na pick up mga small moves balik ang mga anak nila, right?
Yung kailangan gina siya
Yeah,
studio.
mga ginagmay ba? So-
Specific bang gudi.
Yeah.
Specialized kay ba mo
Yeah,
doktor.
yeah.
Specialized gid kayo ang ilang dance choreography. Mao
Yeah.
to ni ingon jud ko sa akong dance choreographer. K-pop akong gusto for this style.
And,
A little K-pop, a little OPM.
how much is your dance steps like all yours? How much of it you just leave it to your dance choreographer?
Ay, dili pwede nga 100% sa ilaha. Kaya dapat komportable man sad ko.
Musaya, di ba? Of course, because you're the
Ako may
artist,
mo
right?
perform ana until my last breath.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we got another comment coming in.
So, Dan730 says, Jiggy and Kuya Magic, among music ay synth pop, Apple Drive, among group influenced by Depeche Mode. Actually, we already sent our demo to TMC. So this is a band that has the same sound that you're talking about, kind of synth pop, kind of Depeche Mode. The band's name is
Enjoy the silence.
Apple Drive.
We love the Depeche Mode.
Mga kaiglan, in case you're wondering what on earth is going on, it's Karencitta live at TMC. Join us in the chats on the tubes at not Karencitta, but Tops Media Center. Okay, on our website, topsmediacenter.com. Nanawara ko na Karencitang view na to. Kadabunta ko. Look at that, man.
The sun is coming up now, so it's starting to get a little hot.
It's a very hot day today,
But it's
guys.
just breathtaking,
Beautiful.
right?
It is beautiful.
Diretso Tag-Island hopping after ani Kuya Magic.
So what are your plans on your birthday, Karen? What's happening? What's going on today?
Celebrate with my family. Family time.
Nothing beats that.
Nothing.
Nothing beats the family time, especially on your birthday.
Yes.
Again, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
If anyone else shares the same birthday today, let us know as well. You know,
Somebody actually shares a birthday with Karencitta today. And that person that I mentioned to you earlier. Karencitta, you obviously are already a very popular entity here in not just in Cebu, but in the entire Philippines, and you're also delving into business, right? You're also a businesswoman, a musician. Is there any other field or realm that you'd like to conquer aside from those two things, which is business and music? Now, ba kayo plans to become the next iteration of Karencitta? Of course, you're not going to leave your music career, but do you have a next episode?
I really don't think that too far ahead because I'm the type that lives really in the moment.
In the moment, okay.
But maybe something to do with the entertainment industry, but behind the scenes na lang, like management, mentoring, upcoming artists. But maybe later na, sayo pa kayo. Kasi 50 na ako. Or 40 na ako.
There's a nice
business
comment
side
here. I think your career was 7 years too early. If you would have released your songs during the time when Spotify blew up, you would have been blown up even bigger than where you are now. Spotify, TikTok, and other social media platforms. Because Karencitta, the artist who is Karencitta started like 8-10 years ago. You mentioned, right? And this was the time wala pa may Spotify and TikTok is fairly new, right?
Oh, fairly
Right?
new
Fairly
siya.
new.
Dili pareha karon.
So when you first started, wala pa to katong F around. Wala pa to. I don't remember
Dili
Spotify.
siya uso, Jigs. Radio pa to, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. And wapag ito TikTok, wapag ito sayaw, di ba? Murag ang artist dili maghunahon og sayaw pa, di ba?
Ako, naghunahon ako dance challenge pag gawa sa Cebuana,
Yeah.
2017.
So nana to TikTok anong panahon na wala pa sa.
Wala pa yung TikTok. Ang
Okay.
akong dance challenge gipaagin ako sa Facebook lang o YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how's these digital platforms working out for artists like you? Is it worth it? Is it profitable for you?
Oh, absolutely, 110%. It's the number one marketing tool for artists, and they
okay.
should make use of it, especially TikTok.
So what are your tips for up and coming artists if they want to make it in those digital platforms like Spotify and TikTok and all of that stuff? Do you need like a third party? Because some people enroll
What
themselves.
kind of third party?
Like there are services out there that help you get into all of these social media or music platforms.
My advice is to just lingaw-lingaw lang yun. Have fun, enjoy the journey. Kay halata manggod kaayo sa mga viewers nga malingaw ka or dili. Nga mas labing mayo gyud nga makita gyud namo as a viewer nga nalingaw kasi imong gibuhat. So just have fun with it, enjoy the journey, and be authentic gyud. So really discover who you are. Unsay roots nimo, taga-asa gyud ka. And try to introduce that to your music because, diba, every individual is unique. We all have our own, diba, fingerprints. So try to put in that uniqueness and humanity into your music because we don't need another Karencitta. We don't need another Kendrick Lamar or another Rihanna. We want the original fingerprint, like who you are. So it's a self-discovery journey, gyud. And para dili ka mo give up, i-enjoy na lang yun ang tanan. It's a switch of perspective.
Diba na may mga artist ba nga dili gud sila a kind of person. Their personalities are not really for social media. Nag yung mga artists nga
Naag yun.
they're very inward. They're very
Kinana ko sa una, Jigs.
introverted and all that.
Di
stuff.
jo ganahan social media sa una, pero kailangan man kay marketing man gunagod.
How did you convince yourself? Like, what was the moment nga murag, I have to do this?
Wa ko'y lain choice because it was the only marketing platform that was cost efficient and feasible and readily available in terms of resource. So,
You know, one of the common complaints that I hear, especially for artists that are managed by a label,
yeah.
is they also manage their social media. Murag tuluan sila, sultian sila sa buhaton. In fact, sometimes ang label mismo mo ay mo buhat sa ilahang content, sa ilahang social media content outside of the music. So apilon po na nila, and that experiment has not been very successful. Kay mura ma-fake naman nun ang artist, kay
Dili na authentic.
gitudluan naman unsa gibuhat.
Dili na organic.
Yeah, exactly. So you've never had to do that. Fortunately for you.
Uncomfortable ko ana kay mura na mag-robotic tan-awon ang social media presence sa artist if ever ipagamit o kumpanya or corporation. So dapat si artist gyud, a really good example nga inani kay si Joseph Sabello. He really manages his authentic self on social media nga. Klaro gyud nga siya gyud. And fans really see through that. Fans are not dumb.
Fans are not dumb, of course not. It is now 8:29, still live in the studios of 105.1 TMC. Under the blistering heat of the sun, Karencitta is braving the sun. Look at that. I think she just shrank by like a few inches.
Nagsikog-iswag
You're now smaller than when you first came in.
Gani. Nag-burn ko calories.
Yeah. The sun is shining so bright. Yeah, it gets you on the back there. We'll get our blinds in soon.
What's that?
Our blinds will be in soon.
Seriously?
Working progress.
Is it like a voice-activated blind or something?
Hey,
It's automatic
Alexa.
blind, yeah. They're very hard to find, but we found them.
Or pwede, hey Kuya Magic, close the curtains.
Maybe you can do something. Tell what's her face, Siri, do something.
What's her
face?
Come on, let her do
It's
something.
Alexa.
Sorry.
Siri or
Wrong
Alexa?
I'm so sorry.
Choose the right
I
girl.
think you hurt her feelings there now.
Oh
No.
man. Hey Alexa. Alexa,
We have to ask her something.
Natulog pa ko.
how do you feel
I'm
about
not quite sure how to help you with that.
what? Alexa, how do you feel about Siri?
I'm partial to all AIs.
No, but how do you think that Siri is as beautiful as Alexa?
You have to say her name before you
Alexa?
ask her.
Do you think that Siri is more beautiful than Alexa? She can't
I
promise.
can't believe we were interviewing
Yeah, well, this is
Alexa.
Wait, yeah.
What?
Jiggy and Alexa is got to be seen, guys.
I love team.
Yeah, this is
Nang lood,
That's
nang
so nice
lood.
of you to say.
Oh, love team.
love team.
Love team.
Nang lood na si Alexa, siguro nga akong gitawag sa Siri sa.
Nagbanggit mga kag Siri.
So, sorry Alexa, masaylo ako. Never mind.
Wow, siya
Wa
kasabot.
kasabot pareha ni Kuya Magic.
I do not understand.
Di kasabot og binisaya.
She understands.
Ikaw, Karencitta, how do you feel about the language in which you use when you sing? Do you feel more comfortable speaking a certain language? Do you feel more comfortable in Binisaya or in English or what?
Wala ko'y pili.
Wala rin pili. Okay lang doon.
English, Bisaya, Tagalog, halo-halo, Spanish, pwede po.
Does it matter to the algorithm though? That does the algorithm of the internet favor, like, let's say Tagalog or Binisaya or English? Because I noticed na mga Bisaya nga mga social media influencers nga magtinagawag sa kaya they feel like it offers to them a wider reach.
Wala man.
Wala ba?
In terms of personal personal experience na ko,
Wala ra?
wala man. Di ko makaingon nga, basta mag-English, Bisaya, or Bisaya ko, ay, mas kusog na English. Di man. Both are equal or yun. It's really the quality of the concept of the song, the music production, and also the sound engineering. So, di ta makaingon nga, based ba sa lingwahe?
You mentioned sound engineering. Do we have a world class? This question goes to both of you. Do we have like a world class sound studio here in Cebu, if not the Philippines, that can record and churn out songs that is ready for the world? What do you think of that?
I'm not sure.
Well,
not sure.
with technology now, I mean, some of the number one songs have actually just been made on phones nowadays. Just using these phones. I mean, the BandLab and
GarageBand.
GarageBand and things like that. So I think there was a few songs that was trending recently that was he just literally just made it on his phone, and next thing you know, obviously it has to go to production once it goes, and it goes mastering and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
no.
I still prefer the traditional.
Yeah, no.
I'm not used to doing the cell phone thing.
I don't think there is, but
Maybe
there
I'm
is.
too old for that.
I mean, I have a studio in Talanban that's quite advanced. So, and then the one we have here in TMC is also
Yeah.
on its way to that level. But
Basta kamo.
mm,
Kamo na ang powerhouse ana sa sound engineering.
yeah,
It's a skill, very niche nga siya nga market.
And I'm going naghisgot na ko before. I was having a scotch with some music guys, and they said nga when people submit songs from the Philippines, from Cebu,
Yeah.
to let's say a radio station in the United States, for example, kaning although gwapo kay pagka-recording niya, pero ikumpara nimo sa uban ng mga recording layo ra jud kayo. The quality, the comparison is just like heaven and earth.
There's a
right?
gap.
There's really a gap.
There's a gap.
So I think that is an equipment issue. I think when you compare a
Yeah.
song from
Maybe also a lack of sound engineers that don't have the basic siguro education.
because you need to go to
Maybe
school for that, right?
You need to go
Yeah.
to school for sound engineering, but maybe there are also, producers that
There's some
learn or
questions.
self-learn, diba? There's a lot of resources on YouTube. Self-made lang, no need to go to school for that.
What is that question? I don't understand that question. How was it working with Hollywood shows like How to Get Away with Murder, Grey's Anatomy, and Superstore? What is that? Did you actually work with those?
Yeah.
Really, you did?
Yeah, I did acting in Hollywood.
Whoa, we didn't know that.
Yeah,
Damn.
I did Grey's Anatomy.
Wow.
How to Get Away.
Wow. Tell us about that because
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy is one of my favorite series back then. So tell me about
Yeah.
what did you do there?
So, I don't think a lot of my Sita babes know this.
Yes,
but
and I didn't know that. We're both huge Karencitta fans. How can you not tell us that?
no one
story?
asked.
Now that we're
It's
asking.
not like, oh, he guys, I was acting.
So tell me about your stint at Grey's Anatomy.
Viola Davis, just watching her act live and how to be professional on set taught me so much that I cannot learn in acting school. I went to acting school before all of the song releases, so that really helped me with my preparations for the comedy skits. I already had the basic foundations of acting, so that was very helpful. And back to How to Get Away with Murder, yeah, it was very inspiring. I was just looking at like all the actors, like holy crap, I'm sitting down beside all these A-list actors, and I just have to be a sponge. Don't talk, don't complain,
Just
don't
absorb
explain.
it.
Just absorb how they are on set. Oh, how do they treat the PAs? Oh, where do I get the food? Free coffee. Oh, the trailers. Silip tabi. Picture ng Viola Davis ba? Di bidaw ba? Di jud pwede ba? Like, di jud pwede. Mag-selfie, di.
Really?
jud.
It's like a
It's
rule
not
there.
allowed.
It's a rule.
It's not.
No?
It's not like here. Where, hey, celebrity. Oh.
Yeah.
There in Hollywood, in LA.
But everybody's just doing selfies.
You'll probably get kicked off set, Jiggy.
In the set, you don't want to do that in the set, but I'm sure they're okay with it outside of the set, right?
Maybe outside.
Yeah.
But when we're on set, it's all work.
So wait a minute. So you talk about How to Get Away with Murder, Grey's Anatomy, and Superstore. What,
Superstore, yeah, I did
did you have
Superstore.
like an actual role there? Did you?
No, I was a background actress.
So really?
That's
now?
how I paid for my tuition for college.
Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! So
Yeah.
which episodes are these? Because we're gonna
Dude, I
rewatch
don't
them.
freaking remember the
Oh my God.
episodes. But I did movies as well with Taylor Lautner. I did movies with Zac
Wow.
Efron. Who else did
Oh
I
my
do?
god!
What does he smell like?
No, I didn't go that close. I didn't go.
That's a weird question from you,
The
Kuya Magic.
closest, like
Well, that's what everybody was asking me when Speed came here. Like all my messages on my Koya
What does
Magic
he
was just
smell
like,
like?
what does Speed smell like?
I
was like, right,
What a
okay,
creepy
that's-
question,
that's
man.
that
question.
That's a
That is
creepy.
very creepy.
Like I know.
why would I? That's not the first thing that I think of.
So anyway, how does he smell like?
Who? Zac Efron.
Like
No, he
roses
just
and
plays on
daffodils.
set. Like
Really?
he used to have like this football, and then he would just like throw it to like PAs.
How do you get that
busy.
gig though? How do you get a what did you call that? A background actor?
Yeah.
How do you get that gig?
By not sleeping.
Oh my God! What do you
By
mean?
like really the hustle and bustle lifestyle in Los Angeles. Like you don't sleep, you just keep working.
How much does a gig pay? Like
Back in the day, 2014, I was already acting in 2014
Wow,
in LA.
okay.
Wow.
Back in the day, it was like $8. No, $12 per hour.
whoa,
$12 per hour.
like you stay in the set for 8 hours a day. How does that?
It's
work?
not 8 hours, man. It's like 10 hours, 12 hours
Okay.
max.
And you're part of the show is like a few seconds or a few minutes, right?
Yeah, you can see me in How to Get Away with Murder.
So what
There's
did you
some
do in
scenes.
How to Wait?
I was a student.
Okay.
I was a law student.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about in Grey's Anatomy? What did you do there? What was
I
your role?
think I was I think kauban kong pasyente siguro ko ato or nurse. I'm not sure. I forgot na dugay na kayo.
And how about Superstore? What did you do there?
Superstore. Estudyante siguro ko ato. Estudyante.
So you do have an acting side, right? Because I remember
I went to acting school.
in Little Miss Philippines, right?
Itbulaga.
In Bulaga.
My talent there was dancing and singing.
Oh, okay.
I went to 2 acting schools in LA. I went to Ivanka Chabak
Okay.
acting school and then Nikolai Gusov acting school.
So you never actually went and made any form of full movie?
I have a
or-
movie. I was a
Oh.
lead star for Funny Man. It's available.
Wow.
You check it online. It's called The Funny Man. It's a comedy.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
comedy. I was the lead star. It was directed by Omri Durrani and
Is it like made in the
written by
Philippines?
Robert Harmon.
Oh, made in LA. Wow.
LA.
Okay.
It's a Hollywood film. Independencia.
Oh, what is it about? And who's your co-stars in Funny Man?
Joe says triple threat.
Um,
Acting, singing, and dancing. Triple threat.
Thank
Wow.
you. My co-actor was Cameron Blunt. He was a stand-up comedian.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a stand-up comedian in LA right now.
I think I've seen that.
Cameron
Is this a
Blunt.
movie about comedy?
The Funny Man. Yeah, you saw it. It's about that bike. It's about the stand-up comedian. He was a child star, and I'm his best friend.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh
It's
my
really
god!
funny.
I'm
It's
gonna
really
have to.
funny.
I'm gonna have to watch all episodes of How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh my
all the
God.
episode of
We
Grey's
won't see you
Anatomy.
anymore.
I know.
Where's Jiggy? He's busy
I'm
with his
watching
popcorn.
because Karencitta cannot seem to locate which episodes there are. So there are like
There's too
like
much.
100 episodes of Grey's Anatomy. So I have to watch every single thing. Oh my god! Man. Goodbye, world.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna be
Nagay
out
na
of-
kayo to 2014
I'm
pa.
gonna be out of commission for a while to look for Karencitta.
Dakan pa kog mga movies.
Which are the other
Films.
movies?
There's so many.
Tell us more.
Check though. Check.
That's so weird that the Sita babes don't even know that Karencitta was actually in movies or TV series like How to Get
I think
Away
the
with
first
Murder.
movie
Grey's
I
Anatomy and
did.
Superstore. Go ahead.
The first movie I really did was the one with Taylor Lautner. It was Run This Tide. Run the Tide.
What
yeah.
did you do with the Taylor Lautner? What in that
Dude,
particular
I was a
movie?
female inmate. See, I'm in my IMDb right now. I was a female inmate. I was in
Wow.
prison. Yeah.
My question is, at what point did you
And then I
switch
have
to
Induct.
music?
Induct, the one with Nadine Lustre.
Oh,
What was that?
Was
Kuya
that
Magic.
why? Was that a time when you decided you want to go into music, or was that just you were doing music at this time when you were doing your acting on the side?
Music. I was already musically inclined ever since I was 4 years old because my
Wow.
parents told me I was already rhyming in my baby crib at the age of 4.
Oh, and then it just really kind of hit off just after you was in Hollywood, or was it really until you got here that it kind of?
It was really this Grammy Award winning producer. His name is John Inglesby. He was the one who really knocked on my door and said, "Do you want to co-write with me? He lives in Beverly Hills. Come to the studio." I was like, "Nah, this guy's fake. I don't believe this crap." But it was my mom and dad who said, "Don't close your doors," because I was already at the point na murag, di na ko. Well, di na ko. Murag, kaya I had a murag na depressed ko gamay jig ba. Kidagan kay kung mga singing competitions gipang kuan wal dili pa ba uso ang social media so murag wa jud kay avenue bitaw sa una kung di ka kadaog contest awa gyud ka nga singer so murag sim ko kapildi din ako X Factor Miss Saigon dagay ko mga auditions magginaagian na murag ay wa ko na da depressed ko so it was John Inglesby who said can you co-write with me like and Cebuana was the first track we wrote together I was like
wow.
okay
So when you said dinaka, you were in the
I
brink.
quit.
You were in the brink of giving up. What would you have done?
I was in nursing school bro
I know. So you think you would have been
RN.
you would have been a nurse by now?
yeah,
If
BSN.
if you gave up and not take that offer from John Inglesby, you would have been a nurse.
yeah.
most likely, right?
Practically, or an actor in LA.
It's just crazy how the world works sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You have all these micro choices that you don't realize are actually
I like that term.
seismic moments in your life, right?
I wanted to be an ice cream man.
Micro choices make the macro impacts.
Exactamundo. Yeah.
Through the fire,
Yeah. Yep. Through the fire.
through the rains.
Okay.
And-
Okay. What does that mean? I don't. What is it? Through the fire? What does that mean?
like Drookie, like true, so
True.
true.
Okay, 'cause
So,
that-
through the fire.
Because in my head, that's a song from Shaka Khan, Through the Fire.
Yeah.
Right? Shaka Khan. So I'm thinking Shaka Khan.
When I no, here's how it goes. When I
Okay.
say through the fire, you
Okay.
guys say through the rain.
Through the rains. Through the rains.
Through the rains.
Through the rains.
Plural.
Okay, so go ahead. Say it.
Through the fire.
Through the rains.
Through the rains.
Through the rains.
You're
man.
delayed, Kuya Magic.
Yeah.
I was just a reverb.
Go ahead. And-
Reverb or echo?
Echo. Yeah.
So
Let's go, guys. Go.
we've learned something from Karencitta that's the way she speaks to her fans and to everyone. When she says through the fire, you go
Through the fire.
through the
Through the
rains,
rains.
through the rains.
Through the rains.
Automatic na gina siya.
8:43, 17 more to go before 9. We're having a birthday celebration here on the air with the Sita Babes and all of Karencitta's fans here at
Yay.
TMC. Rain Cab,
birthday.
happy birthday kuno to you from Rain Cab on the tubes. Would like to greet happy birthday sa tanan nga birthday this month and shout out to akong kumpare and kumare and nag-birthday karon enjoy sa adlaw. Long live watching live here in Compostela, Cebu. Happy
Compostela.
Happy birthday to you, Karencitta
Matsalam.
from Rain Cab, Compostela.
Wow. Thank you so much for your comments, guys.
Matsalam.
You know what, Karencitta, madunggan biyata sa all the way to Mualboal, Karkar, Parili, Dumanhog. Kanang mga lugar na diya nga layo kayo
Probinsya
nga kanang kadaghanan sa mga radio station di maabot na diya kay
Karat-karat na.
taas man kaya ang ato ang kaning transmitter ba. So unsa man imong gimingaw nga lugar diri sa Cebu, Karencitta nga ganahan ka mo balik, maybe perhaps even today on your birthday, asa ka kaganahan mo adto mo bisita, unsa nga munisipyo, unsa nga baryo nga imong ganahang adtuon nga nakay mga fond memories in
Ganahan
Cebu?
ko magpabukid na magpalayo sa mga tao. Which is perfect, we're already here.
Well, this is where we are.
Yeah.
Kita raman diri siguro.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. Oh, nice beaches.
Pantayan. I filmed the Induct movie there with Nadine Lustre.
Wow.
Yeah. Santa Fe. Mingaw ko din to.
In that movie, what was your role in that movie?
I was a supporting actress. I think I was one of the best friends of Nadine.
Whoa. Induct. How do you spell it? INDC. Do you say it in induction?
INDAK.
Ah,
Pwede put induction.
induct.
Induct ba? Kanang sayaw, yun ba?
Okay.
Tagalog mo na siya for kanang hataw ug sayaw. So dance movies siya. Murag step up nga, murag meets. Inana ba?
So that like a dance movie?
It's a dance movie, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you also dance in that movie? Obviously, right?
Obviously. Cebuana was a soundtrack on the film.
Whoa. So many things I don't know about you. Now I know. Thank you for
Thank
revealing
you.
it to all of us here
Yeah.
this morning.
Mahuwa talaga ko pangutanon.
Yan ang kaya kung ka na expression nga, why may nangutan na?
Wa mo yung utana ko.
Sorry na, why nangutan na? So,
What do you got mentality sa babi?
di ba? Kaya hambogiro, baka somebody just blurts out a fact about themselves, right? Ang tubagan mo, may nangutan na.
Bitaw. And then kung balikan sa nimo, ngano wa ka ni sulti? Wa
Exactly.
ka nang utana. The irony, man.
So it is in the quality of the questions.
The quality of the
Yes.
question.
Big shout out to our 675 listeners on our Top Media Center website. What's up,
Through
everybody?
the fires.
It's
Through
so
the
nice.
rain.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go.
Karencitta celebrating her birthday with us here at 105.1 TMC.
Happy
The best of us. And of course, she's one of the best artists, best Cebuana artists that we have here in Cebu.
Sigig char.
Dili bito, tinuod bito na.
Made the top 10, no?
Yeah, I'm sure. We're already tabulating.
Ay, nana mo ikuan?
Wala pa,
Charts?
karong Monday na mo i-reveal ang top 10
Please vote for me, guys.
greatest songs of all time from Cebu. So it has to be a song, of course, written by and performed by a Cebuano or a Cebuana.
Cebuano.
And obviously, all of your songs are part of that. It is now 8:46. Good morning to Jay Gilbert. Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, guys, if you're listening in your car right now, please do lock us in 105.1 FM. And also, guys, if you haven't done so, please follow our social media and our YouTube. We just hit 18,000 subscribers yesterday. So we are absolutely growing rapidly. So thank you so much. And
Congratulations.
guys, please do go ahead and follow Karencitta as well on all social media platforms as well.
Matsalam.
Here's another fun fact that I'd like to ask you. she was Catwoman in a Batman Beyond fan-made
Yeah.
series. How does
Really?
The question from Joel
Wow.
is, how does it feel to be Catwoman?
Yeah.
Kapoy siya bay kay daghan kay stance og tumbling niya ang kanang costume na ko huot kayo. Pero hinon okay ra pud kay naman sa LA bugnaw sa jutay. Pero kana yupak yun siya bay.
Wow, what is this? I don't. What is this Batman Beyond fan-made series? What was this all about?
Oh, that's a fan-made series. I don't remember much about it. It's been a long time now.
Like, how long ago was this? Like,
Why are you researching so much of my films?
no,
I'm so shy.
We have a music researcher here. Like I said, she is a huge Chaperone, Olivia Rodrigo, and Karencitta fan.
Wow.
And she knows everything about you.
Oh dang.
Every single thing. Karencitta.
Dang.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Be
Wait, wait.
afraid. Oh my god, true to fire.
To the reins.
Exactly.
So, Karencitta, in what age do you feel broken sa imong love life? So, many single ba si Miss No, she's happily married.
I'm married.
So, what age did you were you like? What was the hardest part before you got married? I guess ayang pangutanan in Rain Cap. This is on the Tubes, Tops Media Center on YouTube. What was the lowest point in your love life before you got married?
What kay lowest point, Tita Babe, to be honest, because when my parents told me nga palayo gamay anang tawhana, nilayo naman ko murag ni abide na lang ko ba?
Ito lang kanila.
Oh, niya ang sunod na ko gi-date kay si ko na. Husband na nako.
Oh, okay.
I'm very lucky.
Mhm.
Murag ni wa ko kaagig
Heartbreak yun.
Oh.
Grabe kayo.
oh. Kay obedient man gyud ko nga daughter, namina man gyud ko sa akong parents.
Kanang babae nga kwarta padala. What is that?
Kwarta padala.
What does that mean? I sing that a lot, but I don't know what that means. What does it mean when you kato imong kanta nga, what is that? Cebuana, right?
Oh, si Buana.
Nga kanang babae nga kwarta padala.
Huh? Si Buana.
What can you
Dili katong before the beat drops, it was like si Buwan ng padala. You really need a Cebuana. Wala lang, binuwang na
the
ako.
the rap part.
Huh?
The rap.
Okay, numduman na.
Oh my God, really?
Si Buwana.
let's-
Wala di kwarta ba talaga?
No, more F around siguro to. More F around siguro pasabot na ako.
Have we played it yet?
No, let's play that song because now there's a part here that I want to ask you about. Let's listen to it together while we celebrate Karencitta's birthday here. 105.1 TMC, the best of us still live in the studios of 105.1 TMC. One of the best Cebuana artists could be of all time. Is if our list was going to be made soon, I'm sure she's way up there in the pantheon of great Cebuana artists. I'm talking about birthday girl Karencitta.
Yeah,
So nga akong
alright.
pangutana, nakadugog ko nga ito nga part na siguro nga ingon ka nga, ako isang Cebuanang padala.
Yeah.
So may pasabot ni mo na, nganong Cebuana? What is a Cebuana
There's-
padala? Kaya ako nauna na, kaya di ba na may kwarta padala, di ba? So
Yeah,
sa Cebuana nga padala.
What do you mean by that? Was it a sponsor sneak in?
Dili,
What?
uy.
Unsa man to siya?
Dili, uy.
Tama,
Sponsor good town. Kanang DLA based ba ako ato. I was in Los Angeles, California, and then I'm a Cebuana. So mura gimingaw kog Cebu. Cebuan ng padala, ipadala ko diha ba?
Ah, okay.
Wagi ka ng substance gid ba? Binuang na gid puro. Karidad, nigawas ang pagkakaridad.
Morag ni rhyme lang siya gamay, di ba?
Ni-rhyme
Morag
lang.
sneak in mo. That brings me to my next question. Kada ba mga rap artists ba?
Yeah.
When you do rap, di ba sometimes you just sneak in a word that doesn't make any sense just so
Yeah,
that
just doesn't make any
morag,
sense.
this is what you call poetic license, right? Nga,
Mao ba?
morag
Mao na
mo-
siya term karon, poetic license.
Di-
Gwapo lagi na nga term. Number 2 na na through the fire.
through the rains. So kanang mga kanta nga you listen to it and it doesn't make what's he talking about?
Poetic license.
Because moment I gauge sa I had a chance to talk to Adeste. Adeste is actually a master painter. He has so many works that are like millions and millions of pesos worth. And he was here and he was telling me the way to judge a song, this is personal,
I want to hear it.
is that if you remove the music and you just read the lyrics,
Whoo!
it's poetry.
Through the waterfalls.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Through the rains. So ang yang ingon is like, for example, he made an example of kanang kantang ni the Beatles, Across the Universe, right? That song kuno does not really make any sense. It doesn't really make any. There's no deep meaning to it. But when you read it, it's poetry. So muna iyang, that's the way he assesses if a song is good or not. If you read the lyrics to the song and remove the music, it sounds.
It's
great.
like how I see is like murag acting, no? If you mute the television and you just look at the eyes of the actor, and namadana ka, that's good acting. You don't have to hear the voice, the screaming or the crying, but if you just see the eyes will do the talking.
Pero importante din ang kanang kag mata sa. Like, you know, because I know
Like
like,
contact lens, no?
no, for example,
Brown eyes Kuya Magic, di ba?
I'll give you an
brown
example. See,
Oh, me?
Oh.
Oh, green.
Ay, green
Green.
eyes, yeah, green, like the grass.
See Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
He's blue.
Leonardo DiCaprio. What?
Green eyes is
it's
rare.
his eyes. This acting, right? Na yung mga actors gid ba nga mga nindot kay mata, murang ilang they're really good actors because their eyes are very expressive. When you squint, when you roll your eyes or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So if you were to describe Karencitta as an actress, so what roles does your character fit you? I mean, like, unsa man imong favorite kind of role? I know, you can act whatever, right? But if you had to choose, like, what's your dream movie?
That's such a good question.
What's your dream movie, Karencitta?
Man, probably something to do with sports.
Really?
Like probably a boxer. A female boxer.
Wow, like $1 Million Baby kind of movie?
$1 Million Baby.
Wow, love it.
I want you to train me. I need a trainer.
Yeah. She won
She
like Best Actress there or something, right?
Yeah,
That
probably,
movie, that's a great
yeah.
movie. That was actually made by Clint Eastwood, I think.
Yes, Clint Eastwood.
What a great director, right?
Yeah.
And
Classic. OG.
Oh my God, how old is
Through
he?
the
Like,
Waterfall.
he's like Through the Rains. He's like 100 years old, right? How old is
Pila edad?
Yeah.
100,000?
si Kuan ba Clint Eastwood mo tiguang na gyud na siya tiguang naman.
Gorlets na yun.
Tiguang naman na siya pagkabata pa na kunta na kong mga movies. Tiguang lang gyapon karon.
Gore siya to. Karon gorlets na.
Wow.
Diba?
Nate request Karencitta, if you don't mind, we'll play a song from your albums of old.
Yeah.
Kaning No Apology, walang
Wala akong pake.
unsa man ning kata.
Tananang
Kinsa man, who's this for?
Oh, for the keyboard warriors. The keyboard warriors.
What about the keyboard warriors, madam?
When Cebuana came out, wala kay ko kasabot sa
Are you ready for your comeback?
Let's talk about that. Let's go back to the topic of trolls and
I'm my most valued people, my haters.
how do you deal with it? Maybe you guys can talk about that. Because you're obviously dealing with it differently, right?
I love my haters.
I love my haters too. They really inspire me.
I got something to tell you. I got hated really bad. I was DJing in a water park. They obviously, I didn't plug in the decks because I'm in the middle of water. So they're all like, "Yeah, his decks are not on." You know, it was like this big thing. But I gained 3 million followers that day. So
Damn! That's what you do.
105.1 TMC, The Best of Us, No Apology, Wala Akong Paki is a song about Karencitta's haters. How do you deal with haters?
Kay una, Kuya Magic.
How do you deal with people on social media? Because kanino mga social media good mga trolls.
Taga-social media. Lugar na siya.
Lugar man siya. It's a place in somebody's mind, right? Kana sila, they hide behind maybe on a different name or you don't, because when you make a comment, especially on the tubes, right? Grabe kayo ilang mga comment, mga iso kayo sila, mga bastos kayo sila ng uban, paghuman, they hide behind a different name, a pseudonym, and you don't have to confront with it. You can't slap them, you can't scream at them, right? So, okay, iso kayo sila tanan, right? But they're different people when they're online, right? These people are probably kind and soft-hearted people, but online, iso sila ba? How do you feel about that, Karencitta and Kuya Magic? Starting with you, Karencitta.
Do you want the showbiz answer?
The real answer,
the
man.
real answer.
This is TMC, so we don't filter anything. Come
So
on.
you asked, how do I
How do you deal with them? How do you feel about them? Those are
how do I deal?
Okay.
How I deal with them is that I don't deal with them.
Okay.
Wala ko'y paki kung unsay ilang isulti. Magpadayon ko sa akong gibati diri. Kay wala man ko'y gitunog nga tiil nga tao. Maayo man sa akong mga intensyon. Gawas ana, mabitaw keyboard warrior sila, siguro sila lingaw silang kinabuhi, no? Hating a person without any valid reason is really a self-reflection. Kung kinsa ka as an individual, has nothing to do with kinsa imong gibasyan.
which is me, no? It's a reflection of who you are. Perspective na nimo. So, respect ko sa imong opinion, no? Saludo ko sa imong opinion, okay? Pero dili na nako siya dibdibon. Kay ako kaila ko sa akong sarili. Ikaw ka kaila. Kaila ka ni Caridad, kaila ka ni Karencitta. Pero wa jud ka kaila ni Karen. Tagsara kay tao, makatawag Karen. Kaila gyud Karen and Cabrera, Caballo. Ana. Kasagaran Karencitta. Ay, mo tong babae ta ka kwan. Si Buana, yellow fur jacket. Mora sa na ilang i-judge. So, kana.
So, but you bother reading them anyway, or some people mga ilang buhaton di lang sila
Hindi
mabasa.
ko mabasa gyud. I used to have a general manager na in charge gyud to delete or hide from me. Kaya di mo ganan mo basa. Pero sometimes kung makabasa ko, gamiton na ko ilang hate comment as a lyric sa kanta.
Give us an example of a
Katong Blue.
blow. So,
Ito yung ipatukar ganina ba?
which particular line was it? Nga ilang line ilang giyat?
I don't remember exactly. Pero murag sinaw ko no.
So kano sinaw sa?
Sinaw siguro to akong kwan. Now,
Nga magbuta lang ang pulbos ka sa iyo.
gani. Mo to akong lirik ato. Hala, takar silag mama. Nya ako ni anan lang ko. Kamu ba nindot panamit pero utang raraba. Na eskadzay. Mo to akong lirik. Na eskadzay. Obvious lang yun gamay. Imong Louis V. Clerks ka ayo. Ugay. Giduhaan na po na ako. Ilang comment.
How about you, Kuya Magic? What can you participate? What can you say about the topic of how you deal with your trolls, with your online fans and haters at the same time?
Well, I mean, for me, it's I've been cancelled 3 times already in my entire career. Yeah, I've been cancelled 3 times as Queer Magic. I guess the very first time was when I did a mashup of BTS and Blackpink together. Obviously, I put the army against the Blinks, and that wasn't going to go down too well.
Very intense.
Very, very risky for me, and I kind of like just let it blow over. And then my second one was with Twice and New Jeans. And that was really bad. I actually got to a point where I had to do a public apology, and I felt so bad. And the label actually reached out to me and said, "We want to make this official." And then they all apologized to me because they were like, it was pretty an intense moment. And the third time was when I was DJing in the water park down here. Obviously, I'm standing in the middle of the wave pool, and I'm not going to plug in my decks because of I don't want to kill everybody in the water. So I just put my hat over the power lead, and then it got circulated that I was not DJing and I wasn't a real DJ, yada yada, and it got into
You're not a real DJ. You're not playing live.
And I think that was something where I was all over the media and everything, and it got really big. But I gained 3 million followers that day.
Exactly what I'm saying.
And
we can monetize that.
So you can't really hate on the haters because it's kaching, right?
Yeah,
it's kaching.
Yeah. So this is what I say to everyone. I'm saying, because I train TikTokers as well, and I say it's gonna get worse before it gets any better. But you will never see a hater doing any better than you. You will never see a hater bigger than you.
Well, they're behind you, for a reason.
You will never see a hater more successful than you. It's always that's the one thing that I really stand by. It's like, and
so
if you're gonna comment.
So meaning to say, if there's a hater that's bigger than you, then it affects you. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, if it gets to a point where someone is bigger than you, that's even better because you're getting more exposure.
Exactly.
Okay, so,
the bigger person won't do that because it's ka-ching.
Because they also understand. And I think, like with TikTok, for the hater to comment, they've got to watch the video, they've got to comment, and that is more to the algorithm than someone not. So the only way a hater can win is if they don't say anything. And if they don't say anything, you don't know they exist. So it's kind of like channeling it out. I mean, I used to remix Pony, by Genuine. I was just mashing up that, and they were like, "Tama na, Kuya Magic, tama na, no more Pony, no more Pony."
And it was like every time I did a mashup using that song, I got the best engagement. So it was
Yes,
like,
this is what I'm talking about.
You know, that was it.
The ratings go like 100 times more.
It's kind of like that Benny
Jigs.
thing, you know, when Benny
It's
was
free marketing.
Yeah, you know
It's
when
free marketing.
you know when Benny came along and they were at the airport and they were wearing masks and they were like, oh, why are they covering their face for? And then the next day they came in full cover, you know, to kind of like do a read between the lines to everybody, saying like, you know, and it went viral. And I think it's about channeling, you know, your haters, because I think secretly if someone's bullying you, they have a crush on you. Or
Ay, mo dyan na pag high school. Why are you teasing me? You just have a crush on me. Oh. Di lang ka ganang mutuan.
But now I guess I'm used to it now. How about you? It's something that, you know, it's difficult.
Naanad yun ko, Kuya Magic.
Mm.
Naanad na ko, mura na ko na numb. Di na madutlan ka ng bulletproof na ba?
Yeah.
Ikaw, Jiggy, how's your haters?
My haters.
Dear haters, not a segment.
Over on the tubes.
I'm
Where's the
actually,
haters?
I'm actually a pretty calm person. I'm not sure if I have haters, but I'm sure a lot of people hate me. But I don't know, man. I don't think about it. I don't read about it. I don't, you know. You know, everybody has the same hopes and dreams. We're all human beings, right? I mean, like
We all have ambitions.
Can we give Jiggy some haters?
we hurt, we love, we you know, we cry, we laugh, and all of that. We're all the
We're
same.
all human.
Kaya ilang mga expressions of hate and dislike or whatnot, you know, it comes from a place
A lonely place.
that's human. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, you know, like maybe like it is also a kind of message for you. Then maybe you should think about that as well for a little bit, you know, but not take
Ayaw dibdiba.
don't take it seriously.
Mo.
Don't take it seriously. Because this is a divine comedy we call life, right? And then at the end of the day, we should be laughing. It should be about that. And we have a question here from Jay Gilbert. Miss Ma'am Karencitta. We also have Miss Pa Ma'am Pa Karencitta. Pag yun.
Miss Mom.
Miss
May
Mom.
giniwala na Miss Mom, sir.
In crafting music, this is from our tubes, from our YouTube as Top Media Center. In crafting your music, how do you do yours? Can you share how
Do yours and give us some tips, because they'd like to know how should they do a proper step-by-step of crafting a masterpiece.
Bay, sa tinuod lang, murag nag-overthink na ka bay. Wag yun na siya step by step nga process, di ba, Kuya Magic? There's no blueprint to success for creating a hit track or a song in general. Just feel. That's the only advice that I can give. Just feel.
Yeah.
If you want to cry while writing. It brings out the best lyrics.
Yeah.
Just follow your heart, in other words. Follow your emotions. Is that what you
Go
mean?
through your emotions when you write. Don't go around it. Go through it. The fresher the pain, the better.
That's it. Yeah. I feel it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instead, okay, for example, na kay Vice, like you want to go out clubbing, you want to drink so much alcohol until you pass out because you're heartbroken. Instead of doing that, go to the recording studio.
And let it out.
Let it all out. Make an Adele album part 2.
That's
Use your pain as kaching, guys.
We should have recorded this when you were getting upset with the setup the other day. That would have been a perfect
Bitaw,
song.
bitaw,
G.
bitaw, bitaw, bitaw. True. Okay.
But here's the other side of that statement and question. What if there's no adversity? What if there are no problems?
Sharo.
Okay, no. Some people, I'll give you an example, okay? An international example. See, Alanis Morissette, right? She was an angry little biatch when she made Jagged Little Pill, right? And she was angry, and we felt the anger in her music, right? But when she got married and she got rich and she got famous and she didn't need anything, mga kanta boring na. Because she,
Mao ba?
kaya wala na may challenges yung kinabuhi. She was
Use
living,
your imagination.
she was living a simple and happy and fulfilled life. So wala na strong emotions yung life, but her life was just good old boring. Which is a good place to be if you're a person, right?
Kontento ka na.
But if you're an artist, that's difficult sometimes because wala naman inspiration, wala naman extreme emotions nga you can write about. So how do you do that? How do you engineer a heartbreak, for example, or whatever? Do you engineer it in your head? How does it work for you? Kung wala kay problema.
Personal experience na ko, dili gyud ko always musuwat og kanta based sa ako ang ginaagian sa akong kinabuhi. Ayaw pag-anad nga magsigag gamit sa imuha kay mura na kag if this is a water glass, wa nay mabilin sa imong kuan glass. So ang akong ginabuhat, mag-obserbar ko sa uban tao. So ako silang storyahon, chika-chika pero interview na dito.
For a song.
Oh, exactly. Ay, idea lagi na bay. Gigi. Ano ba? R&D, research and development.
So I guess you need to also be with people as well, right? It's important to have.
You have to mingle. Don't be a loner, bay.
Yeah.
Go out.
I have
Experience
this one
life.
person I just vent to.
Yeah, you
it's
always got that one
you just
person.
have, like you just vent. and
That's
then
your
you're like,
MVP. That's your MVP.
Yeah, most bad. Yeah, most
Like
bad is
that
bad.
person will do the eulogy when you pass away. That kind of.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. And sometimes they throw back, which is also very, inspiring sometimes because, when they get back, like especially when I vent to some people, they're. I would rather have them anger back to me rather than giving me advice on how to deal with it. Like, why are you doing that? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Blah, blah, blah.
Ay, lahi pod siya gataki, no?
But that vent person is definitely going to be there forever for you. Yeah, for sure.
It's Karencitta Babes live.
Karencitta here.
In the studios of
TMC.
105.1 TMC on the tubes at at the Tops Media Center on YouTube.
He's got the tubes on the mind.
Join us in the chats on
Yeah.
YouTube at Tops Media Center on our official
Yeah, on our
website.
Facebook. Yes, guys, you can check us out. Tops Media Center on Facebook. Come and give us a follow. Come and drop a comment. Just do everything. Come and go. Come and chameleon. My goodness me. Yes, and you can also, guys, come and speak to us on topsmediacenter.com. And we have we have a lot of listeners all over the world right
almost
now.
1,000 listeners now, right?
Yeah, it's
According to Nice Ragas here, I'm reading a
New Zealand, Australia, and the United States are tuning in as well.
We have a comment here for you, Karencitta, on our
Yes.
YouTube, the Tops Media Center. Maayong buntag sa kaninyong tanan. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw sa among programa diri with Karencitta. She's celebrating her birthday today live here at Tops Media Center. According to Nice Raagas, walay challenge ang kinabuhi kung walay haters. Ma'am, nandiyan na. Wala ko ni challenge ang kinabuhi kung walay haters.
Even without the haters, naman gyapon challenges ang kinabuhi. Lahi-lahi lang kategory.
Tinod.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the fun part of life, right? The challenges. Imagine
That's
life.
what makes life fun.
That's
I love challenge, man.
Yeah.
I love challenge. I love going through hardship.
Life wouldn't be right without challenges.
Yeah.
It's the same with relationships. It's like, if you don't have arguments in your relationships, it's never the perfect relationship. You always have to have challenges.
I'm in love with adversity.
Set us a challenge, Jiggy. Set us a challenge. The Jiggy Challenge.
You're in love with adversity.
I
Yeah.
love adversity.
Bring it
That's
on.
my crush.
Bring it on, world, right?
Yep.
Bring it on. Bring it on, ladies and gentlemen. Join us in our conversation at Tops Media Center on the tubes. Join us in the chats. Jay Gilbert is here. Nice Raagas. Joel Lim, Ray Cab. Daghang salamat sa inyong participate sa ato ang show diri. This is actually a surprise show. We had to do it. When
Yeah.
Lagi.
when Karencitta called me last night and told me she was coming down. That's
Yep.
an entire show, bro. So thank
Yep.
you for being here also, Kuya Magic. I know
Yeah.
he was supposed to be with fam and all of that stuff, but he showed up. Master
Yeah.
Coconuts.
I couldn't miss this
Coconuts.
opportunity. I couldn't miss it. For me, it's been your music has been with me since my very early days here in the Philippines. So it was it's an honor to actually sit down and have a chit chat with you and build onto the future.
Yes.
I'm super excited. It's something that as a creator and being inspired by your Lodies and your idols, which I'm starting
Lodies.
to learn. Lodies and
Mga
idols.
Lodi.
And then to actually be here in the same room and it's just surreal. It really is surreal. And guys, if you want to come in and just type in the comments your good questions and your whatever you want to ask. We are here to facilitate. And,
We are here to give you therapy. If you just need a safe space or someone to talk to.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah.
Kuya Magic.
Yeah.
You want a massage?
I'm interested. I'm looking at your I'm looking at your discography,
Unsa
Karencitta.
naman sa di mo
Na
okay
kay
di
Cebuana Persuasion album ba niya? Na ikanta dring Oo Papa. Unsa man nga ta?
Papa.
Oo Papa. What does this mean?
Sige, lyrics, anak. Gaya na sa anak, Jiggy. Uy.
Sige,
Kaya magiga.
atong tukaron ni para makinumdum ka.
Basta, I just know, inspired by Venice Beach na kantaha.
I love Venice Beach. Let's
Venice
listen to
Beach,
this.
grabe ka.
Oo Papa from Karencitta.
Guwapo dito.
Oh. Or Papa. Papa. Inspired by Venice Beach.
Yeah, the
Is that-
vibes of Venice Beach.
Tell us more about Venice Beach and why that inspired you.
I don't know, like it's just the beach vibe. So kind of connected it to reggaeton. So murag ni gawas lang kalit ba pag landing na ako sa Venice Beach, ni gawas na akong reggaeton nga busis dito. It's a vibe, man. When you go to Venice Beach, it's a vibe. It's a little vibe.
But you mentioned that it doesn't smell so good.
Yeah.
Nga naman.
Ambot.
Maybe they throw like
Dagan kig mga smoky. Di mo ganang mga smoky.
mga smokers. You mean like people smoke? That kind of smell.
Asthmatic ba ko?
Oh, okay.
Ganang smell.
That's why I
Bakon ko.
thought you were out of commission for 2 months because maybe it related to that, right?
Ay, di siya 2 months. Kaya 4 days ko na-admit sa kwan.
But you were but you were resting for like a few months, right?
Yeah, for the whole entire month. Wajud ko nag-tour. But before that, 4 months ko nag-tour, yun.
Whoa.
Lagi, nato ko bukid nun. Agra, sutoy-sutoy. Nato ko,
Karencitta, bro.
Surigao. Sige na akong travel, perform. Murag, may give up kalit akong lawas ba.
So imo ang schedule na kind of very close, right? It's almost like you're living with your luggage, right? But from one airport
From
to
one
another.
show to one show.
One show to another. How do you not lose your mind? Karencitta, when you're on tour, what do you do? What's your trick? What's your go-to move? What's yung mga tips mo mahatag for those future jet setters out there who will be living in their luggages?
Ako, magsige na dyan ko keep in touch sa akong pamilya. Pamilya gid akong foundation. They're the pillars
What up,
of my
guys?
life.
Here with Karencitta.
Nanap.
So, sige, magic.
Kalig-sig.
Dili ba na allowed kayo mag-selfie? Good.
Bayula Divis. Bayula Divis.
I'm eating my mind.
Shout out watching from Saudi Arabia, Riyadh!
Yo.
Lucia Salon. Naminaw na to.
Hi, si Tabib Lucia.
Sa Saudi Arabia.
Salamat. Solid gina siya nga Team Karencitta.
Really now?
Yeah,
you
so-
know Lucia.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
familiar
you.
iyang pangan.
Happy birthday, Idol Caridad.
Salamat.
Obviously, you've gone around the world with your music, right? Tell us more about the experience of going to a foreign
land and listening to the comments, the vibe of a Filipina crowd outside of your hometown. How do you feel about your fans outside of the Philippines?
The OFWs, you mean? Or
the OFWs and everyone abroad. Like kana mag-concert ka sa gawas ba? Unsay feeling nimo na nga murag naa sa laing lugar pero imong fans manggawas gikan sa laing lugar sa taga Pilipinas ra gyapon ba?
makarelate ko nila, Jigs. Kay nag-work man sad ko sa abroad, sa LA. I did odd jobs pod gawas sa acting. So nindot gyud makakita nga naay successful nga Pinoy, no? Nga maabot gyud sa abroad niya, madunggan gyud didto, ma-international gyud ang sound. Maka-proud siya, maka-relate sad ko. I am with you guys, kumbaga.
Kaya kani kung ato ang mga OFWs, kanang mga Filipinos abroad, they're looking for a hero, right? They want to be able,
Everyone's looking for a hero.
they want to see themselves but on stage, on the global stage, and if you perform in front of the Filipinos abroad, especially, they see you as a kind of idol, just like Lucia
Thank
Salon
you.
here, who says happy birthday to Idol Caridad.
Salamat.
Yung mga fans, they really look up to you. How do you feel about the responsibility of being their idol?
Responsibility? I think I just have to set the example for the next generation gyud no nga kanang maningkamot bitaw sa kinabuhi nga dili gyud sayon ang kwarta gyud. You have to work for it. Dili siya silver spoon fed. You have to hustle gyud. You have to put in time. I really believe in the 10,000 hour rule to master a craft. So I have to set the example gyud nga
Is that
kanang trabaho
month?
gyud ta.
Is that a monthly
Was that?
10,000 hours? What's the 10,000 hours?
Well, that's an idea that was popularized by Malcolm Gladwell in his one of his books,
Yeah.
right? I think it was Blink or one
To
of
master
yeah.
a craft
wow.
or an art, you have to at least spend 10,000 hours rehearsing it. And he used a pianist as an example. You have to be on that piano for at least 10,000 hours on it to really master.
So that's like the minimum requirement to become a master of your
To
craft.
call yourself a master.
You have to spend 10,000 hours. That like if you compute that, how many years is that? Like I think it's 7 or 10 years, something like that, right?
A long time.
Long time to be a master.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we are here live in the studios of 105.1 TMC, the master herself, Caridad, as her friends call her, or Karen, as her family calls her. But the world knows her as Karencitta. And of course, all the Sita babes listening to us, watching us. We have Rosek Itala. Happy birthday, Karencitta. Love the song Love Burn and Good Night Talaga. Bago sa nito na itong tigpaminaw sa atong YouTube channel, Tops Media Center. Si
Subscribe na mo, guys.
Rosek Itaa.
Sita Babes, always support TMC.
Grabe ka ni ka supportive ang imong mga Sita Babes. Describe ko no to us your fans, Sita Babes. When did it start? Who started it and all of that stuff? Can somebody see Sita Babes?
Wow, I think they used to be called the Sita Bots back in...
Sita Bots?
Yeah, they used to be called that. Or K-Sita Bots.
And what happened?
In 2012. And then murag ni change sila name to Team Karencitta. Then karon na nahimo siya Karencitta Squad. Lahi-lahi siya, Jigs. Magsige siya kanang usab-usab. Karon murag secure na gyud siya. Sita Babes na gyud siya. It's been a while.
I'm a Sita babe.
Consistent gyud siya.
So is it?
Ikaw you
What's that?
Sita babe?
What?
You're a Sita babe. Right?
No, I'm a Sita boy. Sita boy. Sita
Di lagi
men.
na siya magpa-Sita Babe. Sita Boy lagi na siya.
Or Sita men. Mura lagi moisturizer akong isuto. Sita men.
Sita Men.
Sita men lang tabo.
Mura magtambal.
Murag tambal.
Sita Men.
Yun sa
Nitumar na kasi mong Sita Men.
Have you took your Sita mins?
Murag tambal subak, di ba?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I think we should play this next song because I think kinsa ni si Rosek Ita ganahan siya ning kanta kaning Love Burn. Ato ning to karon.
Gi.
Love Burn. Let's listen
Love
to this
Burn.
one
Murag kauban sa
Wow.
sunburn.
as we celebrate
Gugma di ay.
Karencitta's birthday
Good night
today.
talaga.
Most Cebu music, Love Burn from Karencitta, requested on the tubes at Tops Media Center's chats. Requested by Rosek. What is it? Rosekita. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Lucia Salon. Sheesh. Happy birthday to you, Karencitta. Celebrating her birthday today, all the Sita babes. What are you doing?
I love that new button. This is gonna be so much fun, dude.
Oh, the chipmunk?
Yeah, the chipmunk.
Jiggy the chipmunk.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So, Karen,
You know it's gonna happen.
Helium.
helium sound. So, Karencitta, today's your birthday. What do you have any other birthday wish? Like I said, 2,000 feet closer to heaven. Anything that you want, anything that your heart desires, the likelihood of it happening is closer because we are 2,000 feet closer to heaven.
To be honest, my only wish is good health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm a workaholic, and for some reason, and whenever I reach that point, it's like my body feels like giving up, but my mind is still going.
Sounds like a
So I
rap
just
song
want-
the way you said it, but
Oh, really? So yeah, I just really wish for good health. Always good health.
so what, do you have like a health secret? Do you have like a go-to move that keeps you healthy?
I don't do rice anymore. I
Okay.
think I've been sober from rice for a year now.
Sober from rice.
No, for real, man. That is diabetes right there,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Silent killer. Long term.
Sugar is the enemy, right?
Sugar is the enemy. Yeah, so I'm abstaining. Obviously, you don't have problems with that. You're
Rice
so
per
fit.
mod.
You're so fit.
And hairy.
Oh wow! Yes.
Okay, hater alert.
Fit
Hater alert on your hair.
Hater alert.
Hater alert.
Yeah.
Hater alert.
Every time our skin touches, man, it's like, ew.
That's
So
why.
you're so
That's why
low.
he's wearing a jacket because he doesn't want to
I wanna
rub.
You have to get protected
Oh.
from the Kuya magic hair.
Yeah.
So you want good health. And how about your message to all of your fans as you're celebrating your birthday today? All the see the babes out there.
Message, gusto lang po magpasalamat sa inyong tanan sa pagsuporta ever since I was conceived in the hospital. Nangigawas na yun ko. Di ba taw, sa ako mga comedy skits, di agad na agasugod sa tanang mga solid supporter na mga Sita Babes, Team Karencitta, Sita Bots. Salamat yun kayo. Like, your support never goes unnoticed yun. Kamo jud nag-inspire sa ako. 8 content, especially funny content for you guys. And abangan, daghan patag mga comedy skits nga mugawas. Adunay, natay mga medyo maldito collaborations coming soon with Joseph Sabelio, si Ungart. And
People are
just
asking
more.
if there's new merch as well.
Daghan kay merch available, Sita Babes. Pwede ra gyud mo message sa Karencitta page on Facebook. And yeah, actually si Kuya Magic diri ug si Jiggy na sila mga sample. Makita ninyo sa ato ang stream karon. Mo na siya ato ang Diyos ko.
Let's open it up.
Mo na siya ato ang Diyos ko nga merch. Natay Cebuana merch. If you want the Cebuana lyrics on the t-shirt, naapunta na. If you want a Cebuana t-shirt, naapunta na.
Oh.
Yeah, Karencitta.
Who did this artwork? Beautiful.
Yeah. Taga Manila. Artist ni Kuan. Skastakli. In-house niya, graphic artist.
Okay, I think at the back.
Murag wala na. Yeah, logo na ko na nasa ibabaw.
Oh,
Official logo.
nice.
There you go, guys. Just go.
My
So kana, salamat lang gid
birthday wish
kaayo,
for you
Sita
too, Car,
Babes.
that is also good health. See, his